Welcome back, everybody.
Hi!
Hi.
Dragon.
So,
Dragon!
last session went a little differently.
No, it was pretty normal.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We had two separate sessions.
Ooh, did you edit it together?
No, they are two separate sessions that happened at roughly the same time. So, Taric and Aravae, you stepped through the portal first and second, and saw this, I was going to say hellish, but hell landscape around you. And
It's just...
immediately were taken aback by what on earth you may have jumped into.
What on hell?
Yes, exactly.
What in the hell?
But your companions did not follow closely behind, and you haven't seen them since. The rest of you jumped through the portal, saw the same things, but you did not see Taric and Aravae. And you were forced to try and track down where they may have disappeared to, using some keen senses, dodging some danger, meeting an interesting character.
What?
Seer.
That's it.
And
What is it?
you'll find out.
Friend.
And eventually
Friend.
making your way into a mountain pass. While there, a portal popped into existence and a red Hulk-like figure fell through it looking very confused, yelling, tried to attack you. You guys dispatched of it.
Almost jumped in the other portal.
Almost. Almost jumped in the other portal.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
You
that's
should have. Oh my goodness.
That would have been something.
That would have.
Spoilers, you would have died.
That would have been
100%.
lost to the ages.
But you did manage to find something that helped guide you on your way. And where we ended, the four of you...
Eric Aravae show.
The four of you continued through the mountain pass. You heard the sounds of voices, and as you crested a small hill, you saw two wooden poles in the middle of a sizable village. Tied up on these poles were your friends, Taric and Aravae, with a female tiefling holding a staff with glowing glue energy, appearing to be talking to them. And that's where we left off.
How far are we from them? From glowing blue energy waving?
A little hard to judge the distance. I'd
This
say
is the whole thing here.
like you're up much higher on sort of a cliff that's in the mountain pass. This is the village is like down in a sort of a valley in the mountains. That, from what you can see looking around quickly, there appears to be a few different offshoot paths that may head down there. You're a fair distance from them. You can't hear what is happening, but you recognize friends.
What do we do now? Are we guns
I wish
blazing?
I could fly.
I mean, I could throw you.
I could
Oh, thank you.
do some recon if you want. See if I can sneak up here or anything.
Sure.
Does there appear to be any viable path down or to a closer vantage point anyway, so I could maybe overhear something or
Make me
see a different angle of approach?
Make a perception check so you can see.
That was crazy.
Sorry, did that just land on top of another?
It rolled up and landed on my d6. Well, I rolled a 19.
Oh, gee.
We'll take it.
Perception 22.
Yeah, a quick scan around, you see the pathway off to your right that looks like it kind of grades downward towards the village in sort of a bit of a wide sweep before disappearing behind the rocks.
Is it covered Like, would I be just out in the open if I was going down it, or is it like kind of craggly in the rocks or whatever?
From where you are, it looks like a lot of it has at least partial cover between like overhanging ledges and rocks and large boulders and like build up of the past kind of crags. So it looks like it'd be a pretty good sort of way to sneak through if you're sneaky.
And you said it gets closer, so I could maybe hear something or see a different way.
Yeah, you
different angle
can't
on the
tell where it
situation.
ends, but looking
it
at it, it
goes that
appears to
direction.
head towards
Okay.
the village.
You give me a minute, I can. Or give me.
Have we done telepathic thing yet?
I don't know if we talked, but I can.
I think
link
we're
to-
aware of it.
Yeah, I told you all about it.
Should we do that real quick?
Sure.
Just because I feel
I
like if
think-
something goes bad,
I don't know. I'll just spend one. I think I used my freebie for the day.
Yeah, you did use your freebie at some point.
Okay, so
yesterday or today.
we're
You
linked
used
for
one on
5
purpose.
hours, and I'll link with the 3 of them because
Yeah.
actually,
How close you
scratch
can be?
that. Do you have Atasha's on hand? I don't believe.
Your telepathic feat could actually kick in here. Because I don't think you need to spend any resource on that. You can just communicate.
But it's 60-foot range.
Yeah.
Whereas this, I don't think
that's-
has. I just have to see the person to connect.
Oh.
It doesn't have a range of how close you have to be to connect. You just have to see them.
Really? That's
And
insane.
it's within 1 mile though.
The
It's-
communication is within a
Okay,
mile.
But the communication lasts even if you go past the mile.
Yeah, it doesn't say it kills it. You just have to be within a mile to talk.
Fascinating.
And I can do it to up to 3 different people now because my proficiency bonus went up by 1.
Well, let's see. Psionic powers. You can do things.
It's some psychic whispering or something.
Yeah, psychic whispers. Choose. Wow, that's that
What's
wording.
it?
As an action, choose one or more creatures you can see.
Oh.
Gee, golly.
Busted.
And the
That's
person, the people I do it to can break it for free. So if I did it to like an enemy, they can just kick me out. But I could do it to one of these people tied up,
Oh, that's interesting.
And they would recognize it.
and I would just speak to them. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Oh,
In
that's
that-
a much better use.
in that sense, I'm gonna link to Laz and we'll say
Fonkin.
Fonkin. Sorry,
That's
it's
okay.
been a day. Laz and Fonkin and Aravae.
Okay.
If I can see them both plainly down there.
This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, you guys are up above, so you have like a sort of semi-aerial view. So you could
Okay.
you could see enough to know like that's them.
Okay, then I will do that.
As you guys are doing this, Ace pipes up from Ace himself. What if we like make a distraction?
I can do that.
Like, yeah, Laz, you turn invisible because you can do that, right?
What kind of distraction are you thinking?
Like can you do more than one person?
I can do 2, yeah.
You and Airic could go invisible because you guys are sneaky.
Right.
You could sneak up
I'm sneaky.
behind them, and
For now.
Fonkin, you could turn into something, like something fast,
I can do that.
and
What
you
about-
invisible guys could maybe
What
cut
about
them
you,
free.
Ace?
Me? That's a good point. Me and Fonkin distract them. You guys cut them down, and then you escape because you're invisible. And then I'll just jump onto Fonkin and run away.
It's not bad.
Why don't I? That's a good
I
plan.
would say that I'm better at distractions, though.
Why don't I try to just get a closer look, and see what's going on first. Also, I can mind link with Aravae down there, and we can have a mind talk about like how she got into this mess, if there's anything she knows about what's going on, who those people are, if they have reinforcements hiding in a tent or whatever,
How about
and
we
get some info.
all just get a bit closer? let's all just get.
How about I just get closer?
Because if something goes bad, then we have to run a very far way.
We are. How close are we?
We don't
We're
know.
up on a cliff, right?
Distance is the whole thing here.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
hard. It's hard to gauge. Like,
But
you're,
we're like
you're
up on a plateau,
you're up
overlooking.
a fair amount higher than them, but
Okay.
it's hard to tell where the pathway leads in terms of how
Well,
far you need to go.
if you guys look kind of rough down that way, there's a bit of a, not a path, but there's a way down. I don't quite know where it ends up, but there's a bit of a way down there, and it's got some cover.
So you'll have to just make sure I have the correct picture in my head. The way down has areas we can hide.
Yep.
So we could potentially, because it's just easier to do this out of Laz, we could potentially have you go ahead, scout out, but you could help us find a spot that we can hide behind.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah,
I
I could do that.
I think being close is important.
Sure. Yeah.
Because I think if like I said, if something was bad, then
Yeah.
Ace is here to help with that, and I can do stuff.
You can. You got much juice left in you?
I got a decent amount of juice.
Okay,
Don't
cool.
burn it all at once, but
Sure.
I can go invisible. Do you want to be
Yeah,
invisible?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt. Especially if, I mean, I don't know who
Fonkin,
those people are down there. They might have some bigger friends.
Fonkin, we need your opinion. Do you want both of us to go invisible and go cut them down?
You
Or
could
do you want
be,
me to stay
you
back
could be an
with
invisible
you and
beastie.
Ace? I'm currently at 30 out of 40 hit points.
I'm untouched.
Yeah. Looks like Tristan has a good idea.
I do.
You could be an invisible beastie.
I'm trying to just figure out how to say this in character.
I don't necessarily
Um,
need to be invisible. I'm pretty quiet on the feet as
Oh.
it is. But, you know, it won't hurt.
You guys should be invisible. I can help.
What are we gonna do?
I can make a fog cloud.
Can we see through it?
Yeah.
Where,
Yeah,
where would you be
we
making
can't
this?
see through. Like Gavin knows, we can't see through it.
Where would you be intending on making this fog cloud?
Around Aravae and Taric.
So everyone would just be, you can't see anything.
Can't see what's happening.
Everyone's
I
blind.
feel like I'd want
Yeah.
to see what's happening when I'm going up and actively trying to free
So,
them.
I like this.
I can use it as a last resort
Yes,
case.
That
Okay,
sounds great.
okay, that's
Using
a good,
it as a if something starts to go to absolute
yeah.
shit.
If they call in the army, and we're getting beat, yeah, do that, and we'll run out of there.
Yeah,
But don't do it right away. Keep it in your back pocket.
and I can distract them and run fast.
Sure. We might
Can
need
you-
some speed together here.
Be something big enough for Ace to catch a ride.
I think so. How big is this?
Maybe like a horse or a
I mean,
wolf
you're
or something.
A large beast. So
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
a circle of the moon druid.
Yeah,
you
you've
can
got
do
plenty of
anything.
things.
Be a
no, I was
bear.
just making sure that I wasn't sure how big a dire
I
wolf
think
was.
you get flying speed
Large.
like really early too.
I have to wait
well,
till
they still
level.
get it at 8,
Really? I thought
but they just have higher level stuff.
Oh, that's it,
Yeah.
right?
Do you get swimming things yet?
I got some.
That's at 4.
Okay.
But we haven't gone anywhere where I need to.
While you guys are planning, you see the lady that has her staff glowing talking to Taric, and she walks up and like gets pretty close to him and like grabs him by the chin and kind of points his face towards hers and kind of holds the staff up towards him. You see them talk for a brief moment, and then you see her kind of go and do the same thing to Aravae.
What kind of vibes do we get?
From this distance, it looks like she's threatening them.
It
Yeah.
is threatening.
So
It's hard to tell anywhere closer.
I think
so
we-
at this
I
point, maybe you
linked to
with her.
Aravae.
Okay, yeah.
When she is not being spoken to directly, can I just kind of say something to her?
Yeah, you notice that the lady spends more time talking to her.
Then Taric?
Yes, at this
Okay.
point, they look like they're going back and forth.
So she's not like holding a knife to her throat, kind of threatening, but
No,
more
like the
having a
staff
talk.
she's got is like
Okay.
glowing with blue energy, but she doesn't appear to have like a blade or anything on her.
Does it look tense? Like, tell me what you know right now, or I'll kill you this second, or is it like we're having a discussion that's
It's hard to tell from
stressful?
this distance.
Yeah. Okay.
I think Oh wait, you need to
They are
dock.
tied up. So
Yeah, they're tied
who
up.
knows?
Should we just go now?
Just give me half a second.
Okay.
If there's any point where like this lady talks to Taric or stops having a direct conversation with Aravae for any brief moment, I'll pipe in then.
They're going back and forth.
Because I don't want her to have like, oh, what's in my head?
Yeah.
You know, like suddenly when the person, you know, I don't want to cause anything like that.
Yeah, they're going back and forth quite a bit. So you may have to interrupt as the time continues to tick.
Great. I'm gonna get a closer look.
Okay.
You
I'm
guys,
coming with you.
okay.
How far away are they? Just curious.
Hard to gauge.
We don't know.
Hard to gauge?
Yeah.
Like, are we tiny? Are we bigger? Medium?
Have you guys not experienced the weirdness of distance in this place?
Well, I mean, there's been stuff that's been going on.
We have had some very interesting experiences with distance and how
Oh,
it doesn't work for us.
right. But what do? Okay, never mind.
So, I think that's one of the effects of the landscape is that it is something about
I
it.
can't really tell how close
Messes
or far
with your
things are.
perception of
They're far
scale.
away until they're suddenly very close.
Yeah.
So I'm going to.
Alright, you stick with me.
I guess.
You two, Ace and Fonkin, you hang back a second, but you can follow a little bit. Fonkin, and this is in your head now. You can hear me in your head. You can talk back to me if you need to. Ace can't, so you communicate with him if I tell you something.
Okay.
Laz,
He's gonna grab your shoulder, thumb in, wipe across your forehead, you turn invisible.
Oh, gross.
And at the same time, the invisibility travels up your arm and then just gets me. I'm also invisible.
Oh, thank goodness he didn't do that to me.
You
You
friggin' I am 100%. Yes, I'm simming. So I'm like, oh. Like,
I am so relieved you did.
I definitely have done that to someone else, and I don't know who, but that's how I got.
Yeah, I remember you did that a while ago. It's been quite a while.
I knew a guy in college who had gravy. He put a thumb in gravy. Simba right over.
Simbaing people is one of the funniest things
So
in the world.
funny. Anyways, sorry.
It's deeply violating, but it's very funny. Okay, let me cast that spell at 3rd level, so
Okay.
burn one of my 2 3rd levels.
So Laz and Airic are now invisible.
and how long is that?
Hour.
And that's standard invisibility?
Standard.
Yeah, if you attack, you pop out of it immediately.
Okay. Alright, let's go.
I'm gonna keep my hand on your shoulder. And just,
From this point forward, don't talk. You can talk in the head.
You guys trying to get a closer look stealthily?
Yes.
Alright. Then roll stealth with advantage because you are invisible.
okay, baby.
Better than last week.
Take it. I'll take it.
I'll take a 22.
You're complaining about a 22.
Hey, I rolled a 12 and a 10. Very middling roll.
19.
Oh, okay. That's a couple of good checks. Alright. Fonkin and Ace, how long are you guys going to wait? Because at this point you can't see them. And they're trying to be stealthy, so you can't really hear them.
I'll wait a couple minutes and then start heading
You
down.
can talk to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, give us a signal when you're ready for us to distract.
Yeah, sure. Maybe follow at a distance until then. So yeah, we will keep going until we kind of get any change in what we can see of the situation. If there's a new view or angle on this camp, is it a camp, or is it just a couple sticks in a?
It appears to be a pretty sizable village.
Oh, there's a village.
Yeah, like
okay.
built into this valley in the mountain, basically.
Like they're like carved into the rock sides and stuff.
Yeah, from what you can see, there are some homes like carved into the like the stone. There's some homes that are like fully like kind of coming out of like a cave mouth almost.
Okay.
There are some that actually are like built around like not in the stone. You can see like there's quite a few.
And this is like the town square kind of thing. They're like strung
Yeah,
up on
it
pipes.
it looks like a town square sort of meeting area. There's a big bonfire sort of set up.
There's a fire going.
Not at the moment, no. But
Is it like
it's set up to like
daytime
ready
or whatever
to go.
passes for date? Wait, no, time hasn't passed.
Yeah,
Sun is
Okay.
still in the same space
Okay.
in the sky.
Black
We
hole.
have no concept of time of day.
Yeah. Okay.
So you guys begin
yeah.
to creep closer. Aravae and Taric. We'll switch over you guys for a sec. Aravae, you're talking back and forth with this lady. You suddenly get like your ear kind of feels like weirdly itchy for a moment. Like
That sucks because I'm tied up.
yes,
Oh, it's
yeah.
the worst.
So it's annoying enough that you'd probably make a face of some kind.
Yeah, I would. 100%.
So you make a face, and this lady immediately like squints her eyes and walks a bit closer to you. What are you doing?
My ear is itchy.
She immediately like turns and starts looking around.
I mean, like, just itchy. Like,
Can you scratch it for me?
and she like uses her shoulder to try and like.
It
itch
goes away.
Ugh, that was gross. But yeah, it's just an itchy ear.
You can see like she's switched to like a two-handed grip on her staff as she's like scanning around the surrounding area of the village.
Dang it, Aravae.
Can the visible people make me stealth checks?
Oh,
It was an itchy ear.
Someone roll
What
for
are you
Ace.
gonna do?
Sure.
He's a Dex cleric, so I
Not
think
bad.
he has a plus 5-ish.
4 or 5.
Is he proficient or does he just have Dex?
I don't know if he's street urchin. Urchin.
Well, let's-
Does the urchin come with?
Maybe.
I think
I
it can.
would
Let's see
imagine.
what he rolls.
Sounds like it would.
Yeah. I
Can
think-
Aravae ask her a question?
Yep.
Is everything okay?
Something else is here.
Okay. How do you how do you know? Do you have like a sixth sense of
Quiet.
this? Or, okay.
Oh boy. She looks between you and Taric and... You have deceived me. You brought friends.
No, we just didn't have a chance to explain the whole thing. There's a whole thing.
We explained it to Lucius.
Yeah, we did. You can ask
And then you
Lucius.
tied us up.
We just haven't had a chance to tell you. We
How
just
did you
have-
get proficiency?
I am more than happy.
That's
We are more than happy to tell you what's going on. We just haven't had a chance to.
She quickly barks a fairly loud command, and you begin to see motion all around the village as people start like coming out of their homes, and everyone has got some sort of weapon on them.
Oh shoot.
If you find, please let us talk to them so we can sort this out without resorting to violence.
Yeah, they're our friends. If they're here, probably our friends. Do you think it's them?
What did you think you saw?
Yeah,
or heard?
what is it? Because, I mean, we were taken, but there were people that were coming, our friends were coming, and they don't want to harm anyone either. They're just,
They're here for this.
they're probably worried about us.
If at a convenient point, could I
Ace is
chime
asking
in
for
into-
play-by-play.
Ugh.
If one of you wants to stay
Are
on
we
top of
able to do, like, a Discord call for
No, I
him?
think he's driving.
Okay,
Yeah.
darn, that would be good.
Yeah. Someone's
Okay,
At
so
any point, could I
in
pipe into Arabe's head if this works?
a moment, yeah.
Yeah.
Taric, what was the last thing you said? That was a whole bunch of things there.
basically,
Let us see if we can talk to them
yeah,
without
see if we
resorting
can talk to
violence.
them without resorting to violence.
Yeah.
What was the last thing you said to Luke?
I haven't actually told him anything yet. He just basically kind of knows where we sort of started.
Okay.
She says to you, "I will be the judge of that." And like, she doesn't leave the area, but she
Yeah.
like keeps looking around, and she almost appears to be like guarding the area to prevent something from just coming and getting you.
Oh, crap.
Eric.
Aravae, it's Airic. Don't react. We see you. We are prepared to immediately resort to violence.
You're not wrong.
Amazing.
I mean, the two people that are invisible are with two that I would say are quite prone to doing bad things.
We are prepared to and willing and wanting to resort to violence. Don't worry, we see you. We're coming.
Aravae, your ear gets itchy again, and like it is really annoying, and you hear this faint kind of like muffled sort of buzzing.
Oh,
But that's
It doesn't hear any words.
what is that? Oh, good gravy.
Oh no.
No, my joke was wasted.
No, trust me, it was not wasted at all.
Aravae? Come in, Aravae. Respond.
Yeah, same thing. You feel,
But it's your-
Aravae. You don't hear anything.
I don't have
really,
any
Airic.
indication other than she's just not responding.
Yeah, she
Okay.
doesn't respond from what you can tell.
Okay.
It's not like with Ace where there's like a dial tone. Yeah, there's just the traditional silence in between,
Yeah,
but you
okay.
don't get a response.
Okay. I
Um,
relay to the others. I spoke to Aravae, but she's not talking back. I don't know why.
the two people who aren't invisible, what were your stealth checks?
I got 16.
I got a 9 on the dice.
Okay, so he's a dex cleric and he's proficient, so he has at least a +6.
Okay, so that's 15.
So it's 15.
It's not
15
bad.
or 16. I don't know if he has 18 dex or not, but
I think he has 18.
yeah, at the very least he has 16.
17
So
to 18.
yeah, all right, those are pretty solid rolls. So yeah, you like see the lady like take a step back and two-hand grip her staff and start looking around, and she's originally looking sort of opposite of where you guys are, and then starts to turn towards, so you kind of see it coming.
Do we appear to be closer to this village now? We still feel like the same distance.
Yeah, yeah. You haven't really like this is before you've started following.
Oh.
Well, you're still kind of observing up on the cliff.
Okay.
So as she sort of turns, and her vision would move towards where you guys are, you manage to scramble and find a hiding spot from what you can tell. And then you hear from Airic that he tried to speak to Aravae but got no response.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's not. I don't know if. I mean, so far this hasn't happened, but maybe there's something funky. That lady down there with a staff looks like, I don't know, magic user of some kind. Maybe she's jamming my signal.
Could it be this place?
Maybe it's this place. I don't. Yeah, I guess we are in a weird place, aren't we?
You
Yeah.
guys are all talking in your minds, right?
Yes.
Yes,
You
100%.
all hear this clearly.
Oh.
Like, you have no
Okay.
problem talking.
On second thought, we're having no troubles. So maybe it's that. Maybe it's that the witch lady down there.
Could just be the
Doing
Could
something?
village.
just be the proximity.
Yeah.
Maybe something's hiding it.
I don't know. It should be working. Under normal circumstances, it would be working. It's working for us, so I don't know what's going on. Either way, I don't know if she can hear me or if she just can't respond or what, but we're going in like this on our own, so...
So you guys continue along the path.
Yeah, I'm
Fonkin and Ace,
just
you guys
trying
are
to-
following them now?
visually see if there's any... I don't know. I'm looking for recon stuff, for anything of note that would be valuable information in order to help get those two out of there with minimal combat. You know, I don't like open combat if I can help it, so I'm not looking for a brawl.
Are we getting closer? Does it feel like we're actually getting closer?
Yeah, like periodically as the cliffs and crags and things kind of lower and fall apart in certain places, you get periodic looks at the village. You are getting closer, and
Okay.
as you continue on, you see the village appears to have burst into life with lots of tieflings running around, weapons
They're
in
all
hand.
tieflings.
From what you can tell, yeah. And
Something's got
weapons
them
of some
spooked.
kind drawn, and you can see them
Yeah.
going to different areas in all directions.
Something's got them spooked. I don't know if one of you gave this away or if we did, but I mean, it wasn't me. But
Do you think they know we're here?
they'd probably be shooting at us or something. They look aware of there's something going on, but not sure where or what.
Let's just
they
hurry.
They
okay?
just look. They look like you kicked their anthill. I'm looking for any kind of like thing that might be an obvious point of distraction. Is there like a rock overhang that they could blast and have it fall close by or on the village, or some kind of
It's actually a giant boulder, just barely.
just barely.
on,
There's like a little marble
It's actually
blocking
even like flashing gold.
You see like a rope tied really poorly.
anything like that.
Can you make me a perception
Big
check?
bundle of crates strung up from a crane or something
Can
like
I
that.
also be looking and give him use the help action?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
So
So I'm
You
looking
make it-
for-
You can make it with advantage.
you definitely want to take.
What am I
that.
rolling?
Perception. You're looking to see if you can find anything that would be a good distraction.
Perception.
19.
Nice.
That's why you took it.
Yeah, it's it's largely pretty much all mountain and rock and everything. So there are definitely some sizable rocks here and there that are a little more precarious that you might be able to push down or do something with if you wanted to try and create a distraction.
Okay.
How if I would Aravae possibly figure out that maybe the itchy ear thing is related to magic or related?
Has it felt that way at all in the past when I've tried to talk to her?
Never. I
No.
don't think so.
Okay.
But could she put it possibly all together? Like maybe they're here because like, obviously it seems like they're here, and we're getting blamed for deceiving. So
I'd say you could make me an intelligence roll.
my intelligence. It's okay.
We do not have an intelligence.
Actually, no.
party.
Make me an insight check.
Oh,
That I guess makes
where's my
more
insight?
sense.
Oh, ooh, that's better.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
nice. 23.
Yeah, I'd say between that weird feeling, and it wasn't just like itchy ear, like you had like a buzzing that wasn't constant. It was like broken up into
Yeah.
like several noises, and with her
Like when I was
reaction
talking.
and what she's saying to you guys,
Yeah.
I'd say you piece that together that
Ooh,
possibly your
okay.
friends are here,
Okay.
but you haven't seen anything.
Miss, can we help? Can we help at all? Like we don't want this to end in bloodshed.
And she's like still looking
Please.
around, staff in hand, like I do not see how you could help. You may have caused this.
I mean, I don't have a weapon on me. Is there something about this village that prevents magic?
Why would I give away secrets?
No, I know, but I think my like itching ear. Like, do you know what that was?
She gives you a pause and stares at you for a moment and kind of repeats what she said, like, why would I give away secrets to strangers, whether or not you know someone of mine?
Well, my question to you now is then, are you wanting this to end in bloodshed?
I do not prefer bloodshed,
We would
but I will
rather.
protect this village
Yeah.
no matter what.
Well, we don't want to lose any of our people either, and sounds like you don't want to lose any of yours. So please let us help.
Bloodshed can be caused by miscommunication just as much as ill intent. So if we clear up any miscommunications, we understand where you sit. We understand if these are our friends, then we can talk them down from any bad ideas they might have about us being tied to a pole holding blue light towards us.
Yeah,
So
excellent ideas.
So it might be good to clarify what is happening.
Clarify.
Clarify the situation.
Let me clarify this.
Can you both make persuasion checks?
Come on, baby.
Where's my
You got
persuasion?
decent charisma, don't you?
I got alright charisma.
And
First-
can I
He has enough charisma to multi-class into paladin.
Okay, that's not ideal.
See, this is
I
where
got
taking
one
the
more.
observant feat
It's
would
all
be very
on
helpful.
you.
Can I relate
That's-
to Fonkin the
I got
various
garbage.
loose
You got
boulders that I
garbage?
saw? Yeah.
Yep.
Just as a
Okay,
heads
that's
up.
good.
Not
good.
enough, though.
Oh crap!
I got lucky, though, and I'm using it.
Yes.
Last luck of the day.
I got a total of 8, by the way.
On that roll, I got a total of 14.
Oh, that's not bad.
So you're going for lucky to see if you can get
Yes, and that's lower.
better.
Oh,
Okay.
14.
So 8 and 14. Okay.
I don't think that's enough.
She, Aravae, you talked first, so she kind of stares at you for a long moment, eyes kind of glaring, and Taric, you talk, and she looks towards you, and you can see, like, she doesn't relax, but her facial expression kind of softens a little bit.
Like, just acknowledging.
Yeah, she understands what you're saying, and she just looks at the two of you, and it's a weird thing to say, but stay here. And then she turns
Wait, please.
and she starts walking towards.
What if you took Terry? I'll stay. You can just take one of us.
She's walking away from you guys right now.
Oh, I
Have
hope
the
our
crit-
friends aren't stupid.
Oh, we are.
We're gonna die.
Very.
We're gonna die.
Actually, I think all of us are not. Like, you are very intelligent.
Yeah, I'm not.
Funkin's very smart.
I'm pretty
The
smart.
rest of us are.
Yeah, you're actually pretty
I'm
smart.
smart as
Decently
shit.
smart.
I'm smarter than you, though.
I got a 14 in, man.
Yeah, I'm a 17.
Yeah, you're well above average, Eric.
Wait,
for sure.
what?
I got a 14 intelligence.
Brett.
14
Oh, you got
intelligence.
into the saving throw
Eight.
too as a rogue.
Oh yeah, mine's a
You're
0.
hard to take.
Well,
You
it's
want,
Not like you
Alright.
ever use it, but it's
but
a
when you have
thing.
to, anyways.
Who's doing what?
At the pace we are going, how long do you think it'll take? We can't judge that distance very well.
Do I see any point
But-
where this, or is it a path we're on, or just a kind of a way down the mountain?
It looks like a path. Like it's been
Can I see where it might
maintained.
connect to the ground level?
It's kind of curved back and forth. Where you are right now, you can see it grading downwards at a more heavy incline and kind of going into like under a full overhang basically, and then it turns in the direction facing directly towards the village.
Is
And
anyone
you've come
like,
down a decent way.
are any of these soldier-looking people or villagers with pitchforks like going, like
Sorry,
they're
I'm
going to
talking
come
to-
running up the pathway?
Giving Ace the play that one. You haven't seen any of them come running up, but
Okay.
you hear now that you're closer. You do hear like footsteps like running around, and they kind of get closer and then disappear, and you hear some kind of get closer and then stop.
Ace, I don't know how to do Ace, but Ace is gonna tap Fonkin on the shoulder because he knows you have the ability to chat with us.
Right.
So the distraction, I think, is just gonna be me going in and yelling and saying hi. That's my plan right now. Literally what he told me.
Going in and yelling and saying hi.
If the group will go for it, Ace will want to make a distraction play, like he will walk out into the crowd.
Bad plan. I can run faster.
Oh man.
Overhanging
told-
boulders.
Does feel appropriate though.
the group. I told Fonkin, and he says,
I'm not even communicating
Bad
that to the rest of the group. Just no. It's terrible.
With the hubbub continuing, Taric, Aravae, she comes back to you guys,
Come on.
Lucius in tow.
Oh, yes! Okay.
You two are very interesting. I do not want bloodshed. You, sir, make a good point. You believe this to be your friends?
If it's not, we'll help you battle off whatever it isn't.
She looks at Lucius, and he kind of takes a long look at Taric as you say that. He looks back at her, and I think we should untie them.
Ooh.
It is your head if you're wrong. But they go to the poles and begin to untie you guys.
Lucius's head, if he's
Yeah,
wrong.
she said that to Lucius.
Gotcha. He believes in us.
Do I see them being untied?
You're right now. I think you were kind of coming down to the sort of outcropping where you wouldn't be able to see.
Okay,
Oh,
as soon as I'm see that, either they're being untied or they're like walking away beside their supposed captors or anything like that, I'll relay it to everyone.
You wouldn't really be able to see it until you kind of come down around the corner. That's with the path leading directly towards the village.
Mm.
So you get down there and you can see there's like half a dozen tieflings with weapons like trained towards the entrance, looking to see if something's coming down that way.
Like where we are.
Where you guys are, you two are
Okay,
currently
we're invisible.
Yes.
But we're standing essentially in plain view of them right now.
Essentially, yeah. They don't, as you come down and
Okay.
into, quote unquote, into view, they don't react in any way.
I mean, I'm still like
anything.
peeking around a corner. I'm not just like
Yeah.
walking out. Last
Yeah.
I'm just walking out.
Yeah, they're
My
like,
hand is on your shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm staying
yeah, they're
close
like,
to you.
they're trained on like waiting for something to come into their view. You
Okay.
poke your head out,
Yeah.
no one reacts.
Okay.
Do you say anything?
Do I see
Do you do
the
anything?
poles?
From this distance, it's pretty far
It's,
in
it's,
the back.
it's obscured by a crowd.
Yeah, like you can see they're still tied to them and people running around everywhere, so you can see figures that look like they're close by, but it is hard to judge through the crowd.
Fonkin, we're at the base of the path. We can go in. They don't see us because we're invisible, but they look like they're expecting someone to come in. We could try to keep going in under cover of magic, or you could do some kind of distraction, and we could go in once kind of the chaos is caused and their eyes are a little less focused.
Falcon, your ear gets really itchy.
Oh,
Oh no!
But I don't hear anything.
You hear a buzzing of random noise,
Okay.
but you don't
Falcon.
hear what he says.
Fonkin, come in. My radio's not working.
Okay, so yeah, I guess we're still just gonna be making our way down. But I guess at this point, am I looking pretty close to like the point where like it reaches the bottom of the...
Yeah, I'd say you guys are getting closer because you haven't got a signal to stop or
Yeah.
otherwise at this point.
Are you guys still just hanging out at that corner, or are you gonna start moving? Or...
I think we're continuing.
We're continuing on in because you guys don't, so we have to do something. And
Are you communicating to me?
can I say something to Laz in my head?
You can
Yeah.
certainly try.
Laz, Fonkin's not responding.
Laz.
We must be in some kind of weird area, like it didn't work with Aravae.
Your ear gets really itchy, and you hear random buzzing.
Laz,
Starts scratching it quite intensely.
I
Yeah, you don't get a response.
go
from
back
Laz.
behind the cliff wall and I very quietly whisper, Laz. Laz.
I thought we weren't talking.
Can you talk louder? So just
Yeah,
the
sorry.
The mic
In
picks it
whisper
up.
mode.
Whisper!
Yeah.
Stage whisper.
You were responding in your head. I was talking to you.
You didn't say anything.
I did.
No, my ear was itchy.
Okay, I couldn't
Was it
talk.
really loud? Was I scratching really loud?
I don't know. I was talking to Aravae. It didn't work. There must be some kind of weird thing down in this village because I was talking to Fonkin and he didn't respond. I was talking to you. You didn't respond. There must be something with the village.
Okay. I guess now we just.
So they're gonna keep coming down the path and they're gonna kind of eventually probably do some kind of distraction. So we should probably try to work our way in.
As you like come back around and like to talk to Laz quietly, you can see like Fonkin and Ace coming down towards
They're
you
right
guys,
there.
like
We gotta-
sneaking.
Separate a little bit, you
Do you
know?
want me to just go to them and tell them to wait?
Yes.
Okay, you stay right here.
Okay,
I'll be able to
yes.
find you.
Okay.
I'm gonna jog over.
Stealth jog.
Stealth jump, speed walk.
Stealth jog.
I prefer stealth jog. I'm gonna go over to Fonkin. Fonkin.
Ugh.
Why?
No.
I have learned from this. We've done this before. I would have put my hand over like his mouth, like right before I did that.
Yeah.
It would be an easy reach.
It's true.
It's just me.
What are you doing?
Apparently, Eric's brain thing isn't working. I can't do Laz's voice in
Yeah.
this at all.
Yeah, let's assume you're whispering right now.
So just stay here, and I guess you'll know if it's time to do something when it happens. I'll just wait a few minutes. Okay. Okay. I'll go back. Oh, jeez. We're good.
No. Okay. All right. So what are we doing?
We're going.
Okay. Are we gonna sneak in there and
I
like
thought that was the plan.
silently cut their bonds or something?
I think that's the plan, right?
Okay. This was a recon plan. We were gonna go up and recon to
Well,
them, but
we're
now they're
recon-
following us down, so we gotta go ahead.
We're doing both.
Okay, cool. My plan.
Is
Sneak
this
up.
what your entire session was?
I mean,
You
pretty
were
much.
not wrong.
More
There
or
was a lot
less.
more farting around.
It was stupid.
So I say we try to weave our way through the folks,
I agree.
get up behind them, cut their bonds quickly and silently,
Yes.
and then there's no getting them out of there without a fuss. So make ourselves known as quickly as we can.
I can arrange for a large distraction
Okay, as soon as their bonds are cut, then we do the large distraction.
if we're seen.
I feel like
If-
at this
if
point I
we
would
see-
have bumped into one of you guys.
He told you to stay there, I think, for a few
Yeah.
minutes.
Well, I thought it was staying like just there, like,
Like right
before
where
we
you
go in
were.
the open.
Yeah, wherever you were.
Okay.
you were a little further up the hill, I
You
think.
get to.
Interpret, yeah.
I'm not.
Wait,
saying,
I would have
Laz was
interpreted
not
it-
clear in what he communicated.
I would be thinking
Pretty
like,
vague.
wait, like
Excellent.
at the closest point
So
possible.
now you're hearing.
They're right there. I thought you were going to tell them to wait.
I did.
They're right here.
Okay, fucking.
You guys, what
Please
do you
just stay right here.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I was gonna do. Excellent. We're gonna go cut there, and we're gonna see if we can sneak them out.
Hurry up! We're probably not going to be able to sneak them
go,
out. So
go.
as soon as you see we cut them, then make a noise or something. Okay, we're going in.
Taric, Aravae,
Yes, thank you.
you have been untied.
Okay.
And
And it,
there's
like,
a lot
this
going
It's
on.
time,
like
are
walking
we
away.
hands-free or are we...
Yeah, right now they've finished like untying you
They
from
don't-
these posts. Your hands are unbound.
completely unbound, no
Yeah.
ties whatsoever?
Yeah.
Okay.
You are currently free.
Do I have my weapons? Okay.
No.
So your weapons were taken.
Yeah.
Fights and
However, Lucius has them on him.
Okay.
Should we go to the entrance, do you think?
I don't know where they are, but I would assume they're coming from
Somewhere.
Somewhere's a good idea.
the way we came in. I assume that's the only
Yeah.
way into this village.
Yeah, is that right, Lucius? Is it just one way in?
Don't know if he's going to tell
Or
us.
one main obvious way in? Like, do you think that
During
that's...
this whole busyness, you can see like there's a few places that the Tieflings have gone and like fortified themselves.
Okay.
One of them is, of course, the way you came in.
Yeah.
Let me see. What about...
There's two more that they've gone to.
What is, I'm trying to think. I feel like...
Think quickly, we're
Oh,
coming.
I know. Maybe. What if I cast something in the air? Maybe they'll interpret it as like it's okay. You think maybe? maybe.
That's probably our best bet. We
Okay.
better get moving.
I'm gonna do it right now.
It's
Yes.
gonna go badly because we're gonna see something pop off and be like, "Oh shit, it's time." At what point?
For what it's worth, I am looking around the corner, like at the camp, just like peeking.
At what point
So,
do we
Fonkin,
see
you're not
them?
invisible.
No, but I mean, I'm just like literally peeking like one eye, so I can see something.
Okay, I'm going to. Everybody's gonna cast silvery barbs into the air,
Oh.
and there's
Okay.
a flutter of
Do we
all
see
these
them
moths.
walking away unbound at any point?
Yeah, I think we like. I would.
And she's going to yell as loud as she
Yeah,
can.
that's the play.
Wait!
Okay.
Take out my sword. I'm like,
This is not comforting.
So, you guys peering around the corner, like
Wait, guys, it's
you-
okay!
you hear this from a fair distance. It sounds like Arabe's voice, and you see like this
Silvery moths
fireworks show
fly
of
up.
silvery moths.
It's okay!
And at this distance, with people running around,
We're kind of going right around the perimeter of like kind of the cliff, waiting for the closest
so you-
direction to get to the poles.
This happened with them getting untied while you guys were talking. So
Yeah, okay.
as you come around the corner, you've seen they are no longer tied up, and you can't quite clock exactly where they were from the entrance.
So I see
that
the
you were at.
poles and they're empty.
Yes.
Do they hear anything?
Is there anyone? How
It's
close
like
is
you
the
see
nearest
the
people
you see
to
the
us?
silvery moths like fly up in the air, and
We
faintly
hear-
hear of his voice like after clocking and seeing there's no one tied up there anymore.
Sorry, this is when they just leave the corner where I am, or like is this?
Yeah,
in
like
the
they
village area?
before they were going in. This just happened like as they were like coming around the corner to go in.
So this is all happening simultaneously.
So I can
Simultaneous.
hear this too.
Yes.
Just
Yeah, you all four of you would hear Aravae shout, "Wait!"
It's
As-
okay!
And you'd see like the sparkling moths.
Laz, they're gone, and they're what? I think that was her.
I think we just go there. I don't know
She
what's
said,
happening.
"Wait." Do you think she's talking to us?
Yeah, but that's not a great idea. Just go.
Lucius, I
We're-
mean,
Do we
like,
see them walking away?
There's a lot of people in the crowd.
What do we do?
Lucius is. Arabe's gonna ask, what should our friends do
Ooh.
to avoid like, getting hurt? What should they do?
They shouldn't do anything stupid.
Bro, like, how can we like de-escalate the
On
the
that
whole thing? Like,
note, how close are we to the people? To people? Like, are we
Yeah.
in
Like
amongst a
the
group
people
of people?
that are like
Like the
there are
village
half
people.
a dozen the village people. That's YMCA for reference.
Yeah.
There's half a dozen of them that are like the corridor sort of entrance that
Yeah.
you've come to is about 15 feet long, and there's half a dozen of them like at that other end.
And so we are
You're
currently.
basically like right in front of them at this
Right in
point because you
front
guys
of
are going
Oh,
forward
okay.
invisibly.
So we can't see past them.
It's hard to see past them because they are blocking a lot of the vision.
I'm going to, because I have a hand on Airic.
Sure.
Just go with it. I'm gonna
Okay.
grab him in the waist and try to lift him up, and just try to.
how
give him a
strong
better-
are you?
I'm not
Okay.
strong.
You'll need to make a strength
I'm
check.
probably not heavy. Going to go poorly.
Well,
Make me a strength check.
simultaneously while this is happening,
Yeah, Aravae.
Arabe's gonna look at
Lift
Taric.
me up. Yeah.
Arabe's gonna look at Taric and Lucius and say, Lucius, can you take Taric to the entrance? I'll stay here in good faith.
No.
If you
No.
could take Lucius, take Taric to the entrance, there's a chance that they might be there, and I'll stay here.
He looks at Ashira to
And I
get confirmation. And she looks at everybody and goes, "Fine."
And I'm the better person to stay because I know things about Lil Key. So I'll
Sorry,
stay.
Loki?
You heard.
Lil Key.
Little key.
Little
So she nods. Taric, you and Lucius
Yep,
begin
we move.
moving towards the entrance you came from.
Yeah. let's move, and I double time it with
Okay.
as long as Lucius like keeps up.
Yeah,
Like,
he's easily able to keep up.
okay, let's like this isn't. I'm trying to make it clear that I'm not trying to run away, but just
Yeah.
like I'm trying to move with purpose as
Yeah.
like a soldier and a
Yeah. What was your strength check?
It was a 3 on the dice
Oh,
for a total
dear.
of 5.
That's better. I thought it was gonna be a 1.
Oh, well, 5's pretty bad.
5 is
A 5 is
pretty
not
bad.
enough to lift a full-grown man
It
properly.
is
So
But
you go to give Eric a
upon
boost.
someone unexpectedly bodily grabbing me about the waist in order to lift me, and I didn't know this was coming, do I let out like an audible grunt or something?
I'd say you let out an audible grunt, and you feel yourself
Kind of
be like pulled off the ground for like
yeah.
poorly, and then you sort of get stumbled around a bit, and Laz, you like drop him halfway into
Oh
picking him
no,
up.
they totally just heard all of that
100%.
Yeah.
and saw the
You make
dust
a whole
cloud.
lot of noise and kick up some dust, and the 6 guards immediately like all point their weapons directly towards sort of where you
And
fell.
I look to the guard, I'm like,
and
you
they're
can't
like,
see my hand!
That's pretty good.
Oh my gosh, what is happening?
I'm going to try and grab his arm and start running.
like into
No,
the
I'm being
village.
Dragging like through the into the village.
Lies! Drop me or I'll kill you right
You're
now.
not lifted right now. I'm just grabbing your hand and I'm
You
running
guys
to
gonna
try and
do
keep
this,
you with
like,
me.
the guards are like slowly
They
stepping
see all our,
towards
like,
where you
dust
guys
cloud.
fell.
100%.
And now they're kind of seeing footprints appearing in the dust.
Let go
As
of
you
me or I'll
run
kill you
past
right
them.
now.
Yep.
I swear to the gods.
You can break. I'm not holding hard enough to like.
Like,
You guys
wrench my arm
you
free.
get past the guards and
Yeah.
you like if you turn back and look at them, you see all of them like turn towards
Looking at the
like
ground?
the footprints that are running away from them, and a couple of them split off to follow. Yes,
Oh
Fonkin.
god, I split off from Laz.
Oh, good. We're splitting the party more.
So, seeing the commotion.
Yeah. Yeah, the guards are not currently looking at you and Ace.
Yeah,
This is what happens.
I turn to Ace.
It's time to go!
So
No.
I,
It's time.
Why is the most chaotic thing happening when we're in the worst place?
because it was
Just
a
trying to
terrible
rescue our
idea to
friend.
begin with.
D&D, baby.
D&D, baby.
I'm going to turn into a dire wolf
Oh
and
no!
book it straight towards that entrance.
Okay. Is it, like, are you getting Ace to like jump on you, or is he just gonna follow behind
Jump
you?
on.
No, I just told him I'm doing this and I'm going.
Just like take a couple running steps. And
Yeah, so he can do something different if he wants. This is what I'm doing.
Okay, Gavin, let him know.
Yep. I'm trying
Gavin,
to
let
keep
him
up.
know
There's
we're
so
all
much
gonna
that just happened.
die.
Oh,
I
goodness.
broke off from Laz and I tried to
Hide.
regain my stealth if possible. I try to
Jump up a
get
tree.
away from his
Get
running
behind
footsteps. I try to distance,
There's no trees.
Nope.
put something between me and eyesight and regain my, like, they don't know where I am.
Must have been the wind.
Yeah.
Okay,
I crouch and I wait for the eye to close on my
Yeah.
crosshair.
Right,
Yes.
Eric, you can make me a stealth check.
Don't bother writing it all down.
Fonkin, you are now running as a dire wolf.
27.
So wow, okay. So you managed to break for cover and like kick up enough dust to make your footprints kind of
Yeah.
disappear. So you feel pretty confident that you are now
So
undetected.
Laz is on his own.
Laz is, you're on your own
Yep,
currently.
100%.
Fonkin, you were at this point. Direwolves are pretty big,
They're
so
large.
yeah, you like as you come running out of this entrance, you basically like barrel into the 4 guards that are still there, looking away from you.
Oh man.
Which way are
Am
you
I-
going?
Past him already, or did?
You haven't quite
I
got
mean-
there yet.
Oh no, do I see him?
I have no like. What does this look like inside? I have no idea.
It's pretty sizable village, like almost directly ahead. A distance was the 2 poles where they were tied up.
So I
and
see that they're gone.
You can see that they're gone.
Okay.
You see a lot of people all over the place, stationed, ready for whatever's coming. You basically knock 4 guards over.
And what is the distribution of people inside? Like, where's...
There's a lot of people all over the place.
All over the place.
All over the place, yeah. And obviously you don't see Laz or Airic.
Oh man. Okay. 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 So from where I am, it's just like a big open area in the middle. Is there buildings around? I'm trying to figure out like, okay, where can I go?
There's lots of like homes that, like, you know, single story kind of wood and stone built homes all over the place. Not really in like rows, just sort of scattered in whatever pattern they seem to have made them in. And then like along the outside there's like lots of homes carved into the mountains and things. And there's some larger buildings that are a bit taller. You know, it doesn't look unlike what you'd expect from a village back home, except for like the, you know, blood red sky and black sun and the heat.
Ace was the one that wanted to run in.
Yep. It's true.
Okay, so
Does that mean Ace is
He's
currently doing
because
that?
his best friend.
He's kind of waving his arm saying hi.
hi.
He did say that he was going to be here in 20 minutes, about 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
So I'm kind of,
Ooh, incoming.
Banking on it.
Hopefully.
I think he should be here soon.
Alright.
Okay, so I knock these guards over. I'm just inside the entrance.
Yeah.
I stop for a moment to look around and see what's going on. Growling.
Oh my goodness.
Do people notice me?
I mean, I don't want
Say so.
I'm trying to gauge
You're the
reaction.
first visible thing that's come through there, so.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, okay, what is going on? How can I respond to this? Where can I go?
Visually, yeah. What are we looking at visually? Like, how far
Like, do
away?
we have a map?
I don't have a map of the
Okay.
village.
Okay.
How
Village
far
maps are
away are like? Where am I in proximity to Fonkin?
I'm
Where's
assuming they're not
Taric in
close.
proximity to
Yeah.
Fonkin? Are,
Yeah.
are there like streets? Are they
I-
behind tents?
I'd say the entrance to where you are, Aravae, it's probably about 300 feet.
So ooh, that's big. I can't see the entrance, obviously, from where I'm standing.
It is hard to see. I mean, you see commotion happening in that direction.
I assume like there
That's
are
the direction Taric and
buildings in the
Lucius
way
ran.
as well.
Yeah, there's not a lot actually. Like
Okay.
it's almost a straight shot there, but there's
Yeah.
just lots of people like
There's a
looking
lot of
around,
hubbub.
weapons drawn.
Okay.
Okay,
Taric, you and Lucius were heading in that direction.
Yeah. so
And then Fonkin, you see a lot of guards and things all over the
I'm
place.
trying to like
Visualize it.
visualize it.
Totally.
So
Those
there's like
maps
a
are really hard to
sort
do.
of main entrance
Yeah.
sort of idea, and then
Yeah.
the poles were down near the end of the village over here.
Not quite at the end, like more towards the center, but a decent distance from the entrance.
Okay.
And there's like not a road, but sort of a main sort of
Drag.
straight shot towards there, and that's appears to be a town square.
Oh,
in
it's
the
almost
sense
like
of
a
it.
town square, and then there's
Sort
stuff
of, yeah.
behind it.
Yeah, behind
It's
it,
more
around it.
central rather than like a dragging to an
Yeah.
ending, like I was
Yeah.
imagining it. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, you see a
We
lot
start
of
moving.
people funkin', and upon bowling the guards over, they all yell, and you see several people turn towards and see a large dire wolf careening into the camp.
Are they making a move towards me?
Pretty quickly, they begin to like you see them taken aback for a moment because you're pretty big,
Yeah.
and then
Would they know that? Are there dire wolves in the hells?
probably not.
Big scary wolf dog.
I guess. Yeah.
I'm going to be running straight towards the flare that I saw shot up by Aravae.
Okay. Yeah, you'd recognize it best.
I'm gonna try to scramble up on top
She's used it
of
once or twice, right?
Yeah.
on top of like a structure or hut or whatever and see if I can get more of a view.
Yeah, I'd say you don't really have too much problem the way they're built.
Are they close enough to jump across on rooftops or are they more scattered?
They're pretty scattered.
Okay.
Maybe one or two might be, but
And I'm looking
not
to-
consistently.
I'm looking to see if I can see where they went or were taken to.
Okay. You get up there making a perception check. Fonkin, you have about 10 tieflings coming towards you, weapons drawn, including one who stands quite tall. Clock him at about 6'5", very muscular, carrying a sword that's probably about as tall as he is. and you can see he's like he's eyes locked right towards you, no fear.
Okay. Has Luke said anything? No. Okay. So I'm just going to assume he's just going to run in like he planned, just shouting and waving and
That's fair.
being silly.
For what he said. And like, it's been hard to communicate back and forth because also he is dry.
Yes, no, that's fair. Okay. The guards behind me, are they still down or are they standing up now?
At this point, they're starting to stand up, and I mean, you're facing probably away from them, looking at the guys in front of you.
Yeah. Tall guy. Left of group, right of group, center. Where is he?
Center.
Center.
Yeah. He appears to be leading the group.
He's here.
Hey,
Do I
I can go.
Cool.
Okay.
I got an 8 on that perception check, including side eyes.
Including the psionic
Yeah,
dice.
I got a 4 on the
yeah.
d20 and a 1 on the side eyes.
I
So,
definitely keep hearing side eyes.
Side
I
eyes.
heard that at first too.
You just have eyes
My
and sides
psionic,
in your head.
psionic energy die as
Yes,
per the
yes.
book.
Yeah, side eyes. That makes
Side
sense.
eyes.
That
Is
makes
this
sense.
synergy dice?
Synergy dice.
Yeah, that's
Promoting group synergy.
that's a pretty bad roll.
Yeah.
I mean, you get a better look of a lot of things, but you can't clock where Aravae or Taric are right now.
Do I see the distraction caused by Fonkin?
Oh,
That's pretty
Yeah.
obvious, yeah. You
So
see
that's
a
something.
direwolf having run in, and
And
you assume that's probably.
Is there kind of a people are clearing out towards the direwolf, leaving more of a little bit of empty paths where I am?
You do see the group moving towards them,
Okay, that's something.
and yeah, there's still other people like shoring up
Yeah,
in other
but
areas.
that's that's a distraction, which is
It is a
good.
distraction.
Will be.
Fonkin?
Oh man, I have no idea what to do right here. Okay, so guys behind me getting up, guys in front of me coming towards me, big guy in the middle,
Massive sword drawn.
massive sword.
You also clock. He's not wearing armor.
He's not.
He's not wearing much. Honestly. He's probably not wearing much more than Dawn Watcher wore.
So loincloth.
Yeah, he's basically wearing it's very fancy loincloth and like
Solid gold.
a belt, but that's pretty much it.
Okay.
We couldn't see them because all of a sudden they're not on the posts anymore.
Okay.
So, last thought to lift up Airic to give him a better viewpoint. Failed the save.
Pretty
not the
badly.
save.
Okay.
Failed the strength. We
Drop
both fell.
Okay.
Created commotion. They knew where we were. Last bolted towards the flare thing that Aravae shot up.
Eric separated
Airic
off.
Airic is gone back into stealth mode to try and maintain his sneaky. Fonkin turned into a dire wolf
Good.
and
okay.
ran through. Did not bring you. We thought that you would probably
run
just
in.
walk out and start with your original plan of just
Yeah.
yelling.
Yeah. No. That would be what you would do. Is that what I'm doing right now?
If you follow
If you want to,
behind
we
Yes.
can
Yes.
say that we did
he
that.
knocked 4 guards over, coming into the entrance, so you could probably run past them before they pick themselves up. You see Fonkin run a little further in and then stop.
I'm
And
good with that.
you see a big group of tieflings coming towards
We
you.
haven't hurt anybody yet.
Okay, so you're behind me then?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
Big time. Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't hurt yet, which is
We're willing to resort to violence. We're ready.
ready and willing.
So okay. So they're not on the posts anymore.
No, we don't see them.
Where's the lady with the staff thing? Is she gone as
I
well?
don't see.
You can make me a perception check to see if you can see
Okay.
from down here. It's
So, yeah, could
tough
you-
to see because there's a lot of people around.
Yeah, can you set the scene a little bit for me for where I am, where Fonkin is, and
Yeah,
where, like, the rest
basically
of
the
the
entrance you guys have come through. It's a straight shot about 300-ish feet to where they were tied up.
Okay.
You can see around a lot of tieflings armed, shoring up homes, other defensible areas,
Good start.
and some are like running around still trying to go certain places. So there's and then strewn about with no real sense of pattern, lots of homes in the village, wood and stone, etc.
Okay.
And then around along the edges, like carved into the mountainside.
So I did just get a 23 for perception.
23, okay.
We missed you.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than an 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Just scanning for the lady and to see if in the crowd anywhere I could spot familiar faces, kind of thing.
You pick up, while you're scanning about, you do pick up the lady and Aravae pretty far into your right of where the poles were.
So, and she's free beside the lady.
Aravae is currently free, no
The
weapons
lady-
in hand.
Yeah,
And her staff is still glowing, faintly. That give a perception check, you do clock it. And she's still got some magic on it of some kind. Like not the whole, just like the head of the staff is still faintly glowing.
Have
and
we-
she's prepared for something.
have any of us said, the people who weren't tied up, said anything to any of the people here yet?
Nope. There's
No.
no communication.
Two people invisible, one turned into a wolf. So you're the only one right now that
We,
would speak without is seen.
Yeah, we've been trying to use Eric's side thing where you can talk a mile
Mind
away,
talk.
and it basically stopped working once we got into a certain radius of the town. And it was never working with Aravae, but it was working with Fonkin and
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden it stopped.
I'm
And we
linked
just got
with
itchy
Laz,
ears.
Fonkin, and Aravae,
Okay.
and it's just static as soon as we got close to the village.
Okay.
Upon not seeing Aravae or her captor, I would have, seeing as how they were tied up in the center of the village in some kind of important prisoner position looking, I would have then looked if there was a place I thought they might be brought to, like a chieftain's tent or a prison looking building of some kind or some kind of important building, and I would go there to see if I can intercept them.
All the buildings look pretty similar. Like there's not design like you'd see in a town at home where like a tavern looks a certain way and a guard tower
there
looks a certain way.
A banner.
There's some
anywhere,
bigger
or a flag,
buildings.
or a
There-
statue of rocks or something in a particular place.
There's actually you see quite a few banners strewn around the village.
A big
Altogether,
head
maybe
of some
about.
kind of beast mounted somewhere.
You don't see that, no.
No.
But you see 12 different banners looking around like that you can clock before you start seeing kind of the same colors and patterns.
So nowhere that looks more important than the others.
Not particularly, no.
I
Taric,
don't know where to go.
you and Lucius
Or
are making your way towards there, and at this point, you've seen a direwolf come running through,
gosh.
and you see the group of tieflings led by the big burly tiefling that was
Did I
yelling
have
at
a
you
name for
guys.
him?
No, you didn't.
unfortunate.
You see him leading this group converging towards said wolf.
Do I recognize this wolf?
Have you turned into a direwolf before,
I
Fonkin?
feel like you.
I think I have.
You turned into a regular wolf
I
when
think-
you were drunk.
No, direwolf was during there was definitely a fight or two.
Yeah.
Zombie, I want to say one of the zombies.
I want to say it was only once.
No, you were a bear.
I was a bear during the zombie thing. I think it would have been just before we went through the portal that I might have been a wolf, but it would have only been like once.
Yeah.
Well, I chased behind him as well, right? Or is he in a different...
But I'm
From-
large, so
Yeah, from
Oh,
where
okay,
Taric is
okay.
coming, you can't really see that well past
Okay.
this group
Can I
moving
see-
towards a big wolf.
Can I see Taric?
Depends on where you went.
I just bolted.
You were just
through.
going straight through
I was going towards
Aravae.
her little.
towards the poles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Wherever she shot the flare from, that's where I'm going.
They are in the cover.
Aravae, you shot the
Barge flare.
silver
I did.
barge flare pretty much from like where the poles were.
From wherever I was at the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
You guys were
maybe-
traveling
yeah.
to one side, kind of out of the way, but it would have been near there. So Laz was heading towards there.
I am with Ashira right
You
now.
were with Ashira. Laz and Taric, Taric, you wouldn't see Laz because he's still invisible.
That's right.
But Laz, you would see
I would see Taric.
Taric flanked by a pretty tall tiefling holding a
What's
bow.
going on with your current demeanor? What does Laz see?
Oh, probably.
Taric. Wait, are you looking at me or her? This is getting
He
very-
I
sees
see
you.
you at
He
before
sees
you.
Taric.
Taric.
Because you're heading towards this.
Am I heading? I'm heading towards where Laz is.
You're heading towards where Fonkin came out the entrance.
Yes.
That's where Laz came from, and he was going straight towards where you guys were being held.
Then
basically.
my eyes are on the entrance towards like any sort of notification, very pointed, very like not fear or running, just like I need to get this sorted out, like as soon as possible. Very
Annoyed
focused.
dad.
Kind of, yeah, 100%. What I was going to say is,
These kids!
Dad's gonna come sort this shit out.
Yeah.
Oh, if I see that look, I think that's not a hostile look for me. I mean, I don't like the look as last, because it usually means I'm in trouble.
Yes, it does.
But it looks like he's in control of himself.
But I'm gonna stop where I am and drop invisibility.
Oh.
Does that drop it on me?
Yep.
It's so clear.
Where are you hiding?
He's on a rooftop
On a
right
rooftop.
now.
Oh, that's pretty good. You would still be hidden.
Taric,
Laz, where is everybody?
they're all here. We're here to rescue you.
We're fine. We need to.
Why were you tied up if you're fine?
As this happens, like Laz drops invisibility,
Yeah.
and Lucius like almost immediately like
Lucius!
knocks an arrow and
Yeah.
points towards him because he just appeared.
Yeah, he does. This is one of my
Shoot him and get shot.
He's drawing it back
Yeah.
as Taric.
like. Lucius, this is one of my party members. This is who I was telling you. One of the members that I was telling you about. Where is everybody else?
Here.
Is that dire wolf part of?
I
Is
think
that?
that's Fonkin.
Okay, I would have acted a long time ago because this has just been keep going
I
on.
was gonna say Fonkin. At
Yeah.
this point, they're
Before this,
Yeah,
like,
they're
this,
getting
okay, I'm
closer.
sorry, but you guys have been talking for so long,
yeah.
and I couldn't do anything.
Go for it. Yeah.
So, seeing this guy, I would have probably just charged right into him.
that's what I was gonna ask.
To just basically go right through him and like
Which-
into the town.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Big
the town.
swordy McGee.
Knocking him prone, kind of thing, like literally just barreling directly into him. That's what I had in my mind.
Okay. So you're not trying to go around. You're trying to go through him.
Through him.
Okay. As you get to him,
He's a
make me a strength check.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah, boy.
10.
Does he have the size advantage?
He
Is he a medium?
I'm a large.
Yeah, he's a large right
but,
now.
Yeah.
Does that give him an advantage on a strength check?
It
Typically
would.
it does for grappling. I don't know if it does for
I
pro.
don't think it does for like shoving because basically you're shoving.
Yeah.
I feel like it would,
Close enough, I guess.
but I mean, it's
Well,
not my call.
So what was the total?
I also feel like we should be at like 7th
10.
level at this
So-
point. But,
You you go to charge like through this guy, and as you sort of try to jump into him to knock him over, he swiftly like steps to the side and literally like gets his arms around your neck.
He grapples me?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Oh!
You love
And
Wait,
like
it's who?
Grapple-
Why is it every time?
immediately start like you're still bigger than him, but he's like starting to like pull a squeeze on you.
Am I seeing this as well?
No!
Ace, you're running, you see this probably about 40, 50 feet
So
away
much
from
happening.
There's so much happening.
Falcon, what do you do? And then Ace, what do you do?
If he's holding me, I'm gonna try to bite his head off.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
You can make an attack then.
Oh, man, this is really bad.
It's like all of us are acting
individually,
too.
I'm done with this dice. Look at it.
Back to
Um,
dice jail.
It's a 9.
9. Yeah, you don't manage to bite him. He moves himself a little out of the way,
Getting
but
a
you're like
face
snapping
full of
at him
teeth,
right now.
though.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Angry dog.
Direwolves only get one attack.
Yeah.
I think it's only one bite. I don't know about.
You know,
That's the only attack I have.
Is there a multi-attack?
Does it say
listed?
multi-attack?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it is just one. They get pack tactics, so that's
Oh,
kinda
yeah,
like-
advantage.
Okay, so you go to bite him. He like your teeth come up short, and he continues to like hold on to you, and you can see like his muscles are bulging and like a vein bulging in his forehead, like trying to do this because you are still pretty freaking big. Ace, what do you do?
Fonkin charged ahead, gets grabbed by this. Laz is behind me.
Laz is up ahead.
Oh, Laz is up ahead.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd see him appear. Where
You
he
would have
is.
so what
Do I
happened?
see Taric and this other guy?
They start talking to Laz further up ahead, so
Yeah.
depends on what you're paying attention to.
So wait, are we? Sorry, I'm just confused as to the setting here. Are we behind Taric
Like
and
in a
this.
line from the entrance, it'd be you, Fonkin, Taric, Laz, and then further along.
Oh, Laz is like
Laz is further
Laz,
ahead.
Laz was 4.
So the entrance is still behind us, behind me,
Yes.
though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they're facing. So what way are they facing towards Laz then, or are they facing towards
The
Fonkin
big
and
group.
The big group.
They basically like formed a semicircle like around. Now that the guy grabbed Fonkin, and they're like watching,
Okay.
like a gladiator fight.
Okay. And Okay, I'm just gonna say that he's probably more focused on the fact that this guy just grabbed Fonkin, who I know is the dire wolf, right?
Yeah, you saw him turn it.
Yeah, I saw him
You were
turn
with
into
him.
it. Okay, then I'm going to put a hand out and have like a sacred flame ready and be like, hey, put my friend down now. Come on.
Drop it.
Fucking, what do you do? You try to attack. You try to get out of it.
How close is the other tieflings around me?
They're not in melee range anymore. They've like sort of formed that semicircle to
But,
like
like-
they're trained weapons on you, but this
They're,
guy
like,
is
15 feet away.
yeah 10, 15 feet. Some are a little further as the semicircle grows, but you're in melee with this one guy, and no one else is within 5 feet of you. And you can see he's struggling to hold on to you.
I'm going to try to break out of the grapple.
Okay.
I'm so done with dice rolls.
What is it? What is it?
Fuck. Total of 9.
Would you like new dice? We have dice. Oh.
I just keep doing different dice.
Total of 7.
Oh my god.
You roll really bad.
Okay, okay, in my mind, I'm booking it kind of in the same direction as Laz, I think. Just trying to, like, well, I want to try to lead them away, but, I guess away from, wait, at this point, has Laz popped up?
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna run the opposite direction as Laz, which
Yes.
I guess is right to Taric, I think.
No,
This is
they
what
were
I have it in my
running-
mind.
So they were running towards each other ahead of where you were running towards.
Oh,
'Cause Taric was
Laz and
coming-
Taric were running in the same.
No, Taric
Well,
was coming towards the entrance. Laz was running towards where they
Yeah.
were tied up.
Yeah,
They
but
were
they're
ahead of
heading
where you
towards
were.
each other.
Yeah, they're heading towards each
Okay.
other ahead of you.
I'm running the other way. As,
You turn around and run
Ben.
from them.
Is there any tidbits left? Or is it gone?
No.
Okay.
Just wondering.
I don't know. Like I'm trying to imagine this space, and I kind of thought like inside the village, there's like they're down this right corridor, and I'm heading down the left corridor, kind of thing.
There's effectively one corridor.
Where,
Like, there's
where
a
this is
main
taking
direct.
place
This
is a
is
big
we
long
need a
stretch.
map for this.
Okay.
It would have taken
I-
me forever to make, but
Some-
it's where you are is a big long stretch. You could definitely go left, right, forward, backwards, away from this main area.
Well, whatever. I'm just gonna try to lead them away from everyone else. That's the idea I have.
Okay. You'd see Laz pop up and see Taric and run in, I don't know, like down left or down right would be away from them.
One of those.
Okay. As you do, the tieflings and the big guy give chase.
Good.
They are now running after you, but direwolves are really fast, aren't they?
50 feet.
Okay. So you see them like struggling to keep up with you. The big guy is doing a better job, but you're still slightly faster than him.
I'm just gonna keep running.
That's cool.
Okay.
All right.
Taric, Laz,
I am continuing to. Oh, frick!
you see this.
Yeah. Was that Fonkin?
Yeah, I think so.
We need to. Oh gosh! All right.
Just give me a second. We can calm this all down, and I'll start using my.
Mass convergence.
No, I don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
I gave it up. I will just. It's gonna be small, but it's gonna be something. I'm gonna minor illusion and start using it to yell at everyone from a
Awesome.
distance because it can be a voice or a sound.
Okay.
and just like, just stop, everyone, just stop, stop, and that's it.
Classic. As the group runs after Fonkin, Taric, Laz, you hear the tiefling that's with you, Lucius, yell out in their language, but you hear what sounds like a name. He yells, Stavos! And starts yelling, and he yells his name a couple times, and you see him like turn back towards him and look and like slow down and then turn back towards the dire wolf, and like you can see he's conflicted. He wants to go fight, but he actually stops. The rest of them keep running after you, though. So, Airic, you appeared on the roof of a building. Quite suddenly, you become aware of your body now being visible to everybody. What do you do?
I didn't see Aravae. I didn't see a building of particular note where she may be taken. The buildings aren't close enough together to Assassin's Creed across them.
So,
is there villagers about, or are they all armed and running towards the fight?
there are a fair amount of armed ones. You would have seen some of them running into homes.
Children holding weapons.
No, there's no children.
Every other kid's on.
There are,
like
there are
they
a
were.
lot of female
Is
ones.
there,
holding weapons. A lot of them did run into homes as well.
Can I do the classic, like, there's like a line of clothes out, and I like just like swipe a cloak and put it over myself and start trying to quickly make my way through the alleyways and whatever pathways there are through this village, and I'm just kind of doing a sweep and see if I can find anything or hear anything that might lead me to Aravae.
Okay. Roll perception. As you do that.
12 or 15. If you'll take that.
Yeah, 15 I'd say would be good enough.
I'm also trying to be stealthy still, because I'm not
You'll
a
have to
tiefling.
reroll stealth because you're
Yeah.
no longer invisible.
17 stealth.
That's pretty good.
I got a plus 10?
Yeah, I do.
He's a rogue. That's what
Wait,
they do.
do I have plus 10 also?
No.
Yes, I do.
You do?
I do have.
You took
Yeah,
expertise.
expertise.
Yep.
Classic.
Yep.
They get one expertise skill.
Among the crowd, you catch a glow of blue that looks like what was on the staff. And
Excellent.
You do
I
manage
will
to see
beeline and I will follow from a distance, so I'm try not to be spotted, but follow.
Yeah, they appear
Do
to
I
be
see
heading.
Aravae?
You do see Aravae with her.
Okay, I'm following.
They appear to be heading towards one of the homes carved into the mountain.
Okay, and Aravae seems to be following along of her own free will.
Seems to be.
Okay.
Aravae.
Yes.
You are currently following along with Ashira.
Yeah. I'm assuming she asked me to go with her?
Yeah, she said she wanted to make sure she got more information out of you
Okay.
based on what you've already told her.
Right.
Do you say or do anything?
Are you right now?
Yeah. Well, you guys are.
No, that's her question to Ashira. Right
Yeah.
now?
Yes, I do not know quite what is going on, but it has been a long time. I don't want to miss my chance.
Right. But the second? Even though everyone's freaking out?
I trust the clans to take care of this,
Okay.
and I trust Lucius.
So long as you can promise my friends are safe.
No harm will come to them if they cooperate.
Am I hearing any of this?
Probably not amidst
Okay.
the hubbub.
Aravae hesitates, but she trusts Taric to sort it all out. Okay, and she'll.
Okay. So you're with her, Airic, you're following. Laz, you cast yelling, everybody calm down.
I'm just trying to sort this shit show out.
A lot of the tieflings do turn towards the directions that the voice kind of pings around from.
And I'm gonna just keep using my minor illusion to, if someone's being rowdy, I'll specifically put it right by their face.
So it's like a PA system.
100%. Because I think I can just, within 60 feet of me, 30 feet of me, I can yell, scream, whatever.
Fonkin, the group that was chasing you has like tailed off, and they appear to have like not put their weapons away, but they've lowered them from like an immediate attack position to more of a just sort of general ready position.
When I notice this, I'll just stop, turn around, and just watch them. Just in case they do something.
A lot of them are walking away from you now, including the big one. He's turned around and is like walking slowly back towards where they were originally, looking around for other threats, but he's no longer looking at you.
I think for now, I'll just carefully follow them.
Still as a direwolf.
Yeah.
Ace?
So, from my perspective, how much of... So I've seen crowd starts chasing direwolf. I'm obviously I have like the sacred flame lowered now that they're like chasing. I would have kind of gave a bit of chase as well until that crowd kind of stopped. I've seen Taric's in that crowd too now, right?
I think you probably would have at this point seen.
Would I've
Taric.
gotten a sight of Ace at some point?
I think so, yeah.
What I've seen, because I saw Aravae previously, but I've seen Aravae now not there anymore.
Yeah, you like originally clocked that they were moving in a direction.
Okay.
Amidst this, that you probably would have lost them though.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to Taric,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be like, Taric, it is fantastic to see you.
So good.
Where is Aravae?
She was with the leader of the village. I'm not sure where they went. Lucius, does Ashira have a home or somewhere she would have taken Aravae? We can regroup with our whole group. We can do introductions there.
She does.
Where is it?
He points in the direction they were moving. Carved into the mountain. You've seen her brand.
Yes.
There is a banner overhead with the same mark.
We will head that way now, and we'll take the dire wolf with us.
I'm gonna just.
He is safe.
He is. Yes, he is.
This may be hard to explain.
Well, a lot of things have been for you recently, right, Lucius?
We don't know where Airic is, so I'm gonna just basically straight up in the air, shoot it. Airic, everything's good. You can come out now.
Did I hear that?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know how far you are, but sure.
Yeah.
It's not quiet.
How far?
It's
like,
supposed
does
to
it
amplify.
Yeah, you're in like a mountain canyon, so it would amplify a fair amount. You'd probably hear it.
I mean, 30 feet is technically the range, but
In a
Sure it'll
rocky canyon, definitely
Yeah.
more than that.
Okay.
Rick.
Yeah.
Ricky.
Get tricky.
I'm gonna whistle and just be like, alright, Fonkin!
You whistling for me? I hate that.
And then, if you do show up, then I'm gonna be like, we're going into the cave over there.
I eventually, I feel like I'm a little ways away, but eventually I jog up. I kind of growl at you,
Oh.
but then I'll transform back into myself.
As you go by, like the group that was chasing you, they don't attack you. The big one like takes half a step towards you before hearing his name called somewhere, and like stops, and you see like hand on sword, like ready to pull it out and attack, and literally just stops like dead, like they caught me, darn. And upon seeing you turn into a gnome, you catch him looking really confused before you kind of head away. But they begin to follow you guys at a distance, as well as Lucius.
Okay. While we're walking over, I'm gonna ask Taric and be like, So what's happening right now? I thought you guys were in like serious danger and stuff like that.
Well, we were, then we weren't, and then we were again, and then we weren't, and then you showed up, and then we might have been, but then it's all right now.
Definitely gonna need to hear a little more.
Yeah, but for now we gotta connect with Aravae and make sure that the leader of this village knows that we're not here to cause any trouble.
Yeah.
They seem amiable enough to non-attack. So yeah, I head toward, like I lead our group towards the cave. Shira's.
Towards the
Shira's,
sort of cave
yeah.
house. So you guys are all heading towards here. Aravae, you see, as you guys get to the entrance, Ashira like turns around, grips her staff in two hands, and like slams it into the ground.
Not
And
at me.
not at
towards
you,
the
just-
door. Okay, good.
Just in general, and like the door, you can just see like the faintest outline in the stone sort of appear and begin to like move downwards into the ground. At the same time, you and everyone else, you hear like a boom kind of sound ring out, and you see people around you begin to like lower their weapons, looking relieved, and kind of start going back to where they were. The group of tieflings with the big guy that were following you disperses aside from the one guy. He continues to follow.
Does she notice me?
Aravae, you probably, if you turn around outwards...
Because I'm not like just walking in the street behind them. I'm trying to be stealthy, but like dart from house to house
I
following.
am
Are you
following
looking?
Ashira. I don't.
Okay.
Aravae is not too attuned as to what she's aware of what's going on, but she's not looking around.
Okay.
She's
So-
following the chief of this
Yeah.
village.
So neither of them seem to clock you,
Okay.
Airic.
I
And you see her like beckon towards the door as it opens all the way.
She follows.
she like gestures at the door and it opens.
Like when she slammed her staff into the ground, like
Or
there was
something open.
yeah, like the stone basically just sunk into the
Okay.
ground to reveal a door.
I upon being just frustrated over this whole thing, kind of being scattered and not knowing what's going on, I just really I'm like really intently clocking this chief lady, and I just have a very strong desire to know what the hell is up with her and what her motivations are.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I don't know how close am I to her?
How close do you feel like you would have got? Like 30
Within
feet?
30 feet?
Yeah, you'd probably be like peering around a building wall at this point.
Okay.
You see, like as the door opens all the way, she gestures. Aravae and her begin to go in.
Okay. I'm trying to cast detect thoughts without intentionally trying to cast detect thoughts because I've never done it before.
Like you're like desperately wanting to know.
Yes.
Okay.
Out of a sense of what is going on, I need to know what is happening because I need information on which to act.
Mm.
And
Okay. Is there a save or anything?
not unless I try to do the second level of it.
Okay.
I can read it to you if you like.
I'm just quickly reading it here. So, you are trying to basically focus your mind to learn surface thoughts.
Yeah, within 30 feet of me, I initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, what's most on its mind in the moment, and then I can probe deeper if I desire, but anyway,
Okay.
I don't know I can do that yet, so I'm just really thinking I want to know what she's thinking,
Yeah. So you.
Who's she? Ashira?
the chieftain lady.
So you. Yeah. You don't. You feel like
I've been
as,
training.
as you're doing that, like you feel like sort of familiar like pulse of magic from like when you summon your knives or use your mind link, but it doesn't feel fully familiar to you. There's an element to it that you're like, what was that? And then a thought crosses your mind that is definitely not your own, and it's just a thought that just says, I cannot lose this chance. That's all you get.
That's his thought or something else?
That's the thought
That's
that
what I
crosses
hear.
his mind.
That crosses his mind. Oh, gotcha.
I will think that's interesting and keep listening.
Oh, that's the body card game.
Mm.
Very confused. Okay, got it.
You hear...
And if she moves further from me, I will maintain the
Yeah, she's like
proximity.
moving into the house. You
Yeah.
have to keep getting closer. If you can see them, it's pretty dark in there.
I don't have to see them to read their
Okay.
thoughts.
Okay,
It
so if
functions.
you've seen
It
them.
functions like a sonar
That's
within
cool.
30 feet.
That's cool. So you're just gonna keep going with it and try to hear more.
Yeah, I can switch it between people as an action,
That's cool.
but currently I'm just on her and I'm just listening to her surface thoughts. I'm not going to push deeper right now.
Yeah. The only other thought you hear, and it's sort of like going between these, is this has been a very strange time. I'm curious if there's something more happening.
Okay.
Those thoughts are basically like,
But
We
no
can
thoughts
hear.
of active hostility or betrayal or something like that.
no.
No, just I can't lose this chance, and I feel like there's strange things going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm hoping to, if they go inside the house, I'm hoping I can like have an ear to a window and listen to what they're saying physically if they talk, and also what's in her head.
Yeah, they go in, you get closer, you hear out loud, she just tells Aravae, take a seat anywhere you like. And then you can hear her footsteps come back towards the door, and you see her like you're just to the side, like trying to listen in.
Yeah.
So you
No,
hear the
if there's some
footsteps
kind of-
coming to the outside of the door.
Okay. I want to be behind something if there's something, I don't know. I don't know what there would be, but I'm trying to stay out of sight if I can. Is there only the one way into this cave home?
Yeah, pretty much. It's at
Okay.
like the end of an area.
Okay.
But as the footsteps approach the door, you get another thought cross your mind, and it just says, I would rather if you didn't do that. And you hear footsteps coming out the door.
I try to get out of sight.
Roll stealth.
If there's somewhere out of sight to get. 16. Possibly 18.
Not enough.
It's low.
18's not enough. I know.
She
I rolled
rolled,
a 6.
she rolled really well.
Shit.
She comes out and like sees you like trying to squeeze behind something quickly, but you're a little too slow, and you hear her voice float through your mind again. Come now, I'm not going to hurt you. The rest of your friends are on their way. I believe it is time that we all had a talk.
I'll respond back in her mind. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'll say
You just think it.
I'm gonna think. That doesn't mean I'm not willing to hurt you.
Oh, trust me, I noticed that. You needn't worry.
I'll stand up and take this filthy brag cloak off of me or whatever.
Is Aravae see him at that point?
Yeah, you'd see like past. If you're looking out where she is, you'd see Airic like come into frame.
So he's coming inside?
He reveals his hidden position.
Because this all happened in their minds. Aravae hasn't heard any of this.
No, you just saw her walk to the door. Probably, I would assume you'd probably be watching her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Airic, you like step into view, and yeah, Aravae, you can like see Airic step into view
I'm
outside.
tense, like ready to. I'm like a tense deer right
Yeah,
now.
like finger twitching inside.
Aravae jumps up and is, you came! You made it! And she runs right at him and like gives him a big hug.
Hey,
You're alive! You came to the domain of demons.
We did. We were
Okay.
gonna rescue you. You were tied up.
Everybody made it through?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Cool.
like after you somehow.
What? What do you mean?
I don't know what I mean. It's crazy here.
It's true.
We went through the portal and you and Taric were gone.
Who else made it? Who else made it
All
through?
of us
Did
were
everybody
here. We're
make
all
it through?
here.
Awesome.
Everybody's here.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Cool.
We're here to rescue you.
Is it okay if I see my friends?
They're all coming inside.
Okay.
Why were you being held captive?
She beckons for the door. Please, let us talk in some more comfort.
Why were you holding her captive?
Airic, it's fine. It's fine. Just hold on. We'll get this all sorted out.
As I've said, the rest of your friends should be arriving right about now. And you guys come around a corner pretty much exactly when she says that. And you can see, you guys see Airic, Aravae, and the village elder all standing outside where you guys were headed.
Aravae gets really excited. She's like, oh, thank goodness you guys are okay! And she runs up to each of them and gives them each a hug.
Picks up Fonkin.
Yeah. Hugs him like a teddy bear.
Seems displeased by this.
Friends good, being picked up not so good.
Not so good. Aravae doesn't care. She's just really happy to see him.
I think Laz is so stoked by someone just being happy that he just, yeah,
Yeah.
we did it. I don't understand what's going on?
I'm just glad you guys are okay.
Yes, I'm happy you're good too. But where are we? What are we doing?
That's a good question.
How do we get out of here?
Let's
Please, all of you, come in. Sit. We can
Sure.
talk.
Let's go. I'll start introducing everyone as we walk in. And
So, you guys head in. She heads in. Lucius follows. You two see Rivero follow.
Oh,
Yes. See boys.
Fonkin, you see the big dude follow.
Oh,
Stay away from
crap.
him.
Yeah.
We don't like him.
Yeah.
And
Big old
as you all get into quite a sizable room and sit down, he takes basically a spot right next to the door, doesn't sit down, just stands, crosses his huge muscly arms and just, glares at all of you, but says nothing.
That tracks.
I'm just gonna kind of keep him in sight, just in case.
The rest of them take seats. You guys take seats. Taric, you introduce everybody. So, why are you all here?
I turn and look at Ace.
She sees this and immediately looks towards Ace as well.
You guys got a staring problem?
Ace, why are we here?
I just cough a couple times, pointing into my hands.
I'm gonna check the bag and see if the book is back.
It's not.
It's not. I'll close up the bag and I'll be like, there was a book that I have, gave me a pretty nasty curse. Found out the only way to break it was to be here and to destroy the book while we're here. That's the general gist. And then we walked in, and two of our friends were missing, and we came here. And they were tied up in front of you. So, what's up?
Okay. What the fuck is up?
I can't recall, did you guys tell them, or did you tell her that you came through the portal? I guess Lucius probably would.
Lucius.
We told Lucius, yeah.
We told Lucius at the very
He would have
least.
relayed that to her, so she, isn't fazed by your tone of voice. You all willingly came through a portal to this domain to destroy a book.
I wouldn't say willingly.
Correct.
Just looking around, like, hearing the dissent in the group. Like, as you might imagine, we do not get realm walkers very often.
Ooh, I like that title.
I was like, ooh, really?
And this is gesturing around like to the whole area. This village is a well-kept secret. So to have my hunters find two people looking very out of place, you might appreciate how that would worry us. We are well equipped to deal with the demons and devils that try to find their way here. They all have similar tactics, we've found, but you all seem quite different. Therefore, I must take precautions to protect my tribe. So, young man, this is why they were tied up.
Hold on. We were following a large number of footsteps, and the portal that we came through wasn't exactly close to your village. Care to explain that?
Lucius pipes up. You're right, it wasn't. They came through. We happened to be passing through the area hunting, and it's been a while since we've seen a portal exist for that long. Typically they, appear, disappear. So it's quite strange.
Let's kind of puts his hand up. Wiggles his fingers.
The sparkles of tiny little portal.
Okay.
When two people come through who aren't from around here, like the tribe elder said, we need to take precautions. So my hunting group took them to make sure we would have safety assured. I must admit, I'm impressed that you trapped us. The dust bowl out there is quite something.
Yeah, we figured something out.
We saw like this giant cow mosquito thing.
Don't tell them that we followed a demon. Listen to his instructions.
Yeah.
Did we hear that?
I don't think we did, but like Steffen and
Did.
Anna did.
We see those periodically. We're not afraid of many things, but we are afraid of those.
What is it?
I don't know. It's some demon from this plane, but I've seen what they do to men stronger than me with relative ease. So, if you saw one, consider yourselves lucky to be alive.
No, but we also saw in a minor illusion a very small version of the buff thing that we killed before coming here.
Mm.
The chain devil?
I don't
Was
think
it?
was chain.
No, it wasn't chain
It
devil.
was a different.
Yeah.
We saw one of these and we killed it.
I kind of muttered to myself when he said, consider yourselves lucky. I was like, well, it's more skill than luck. But anyway, continue.
And you
We
killed
watched.
that. Where?
Wait, just back there.
Ours is just a naked.
Wherever the entrance, not too far from wherever you guys, or where we came in.
In the canyons.
Sure, yeah, that sounds right.
We dealt with an ambush on the way in, but I was pretty sure we got everybody. That one snuck up on you?
It dropped out of a hole
A
Yeah.
hole?
Oh.
portal in the sky. Didn't seem happy about it. Took his anger out on us. We put him down.
Not a bad reaction. I probably would have done the same thing.
Also, where is this? Like, this village? What is this? Village?
This is our home.
What, does it have a name?
We don't need a name.
Dang it.
The clans live here, and collectively we keep each other alive and safe from all of the threats out in this world.
Interesting.
I don't know if you've noticed, but most things out there will try to kill you as soon as they see you. So, we had to band together to be strong enough. And keep ourselves in hiding so we don't have to fight all the time.
Like this guy, and I'll point to the giant dude. I'll slap his bicep too.
The big dude?
Big dude.
Oh
You
my
slap his
goodness.
bicep. He like raises a hand towards you. And she just barks at him like, Stavos. Well, doesn't say anything, just like points.
What was the name?
Stavos.
Stavos.
Just a compliment. That's it. Just complimenting strength.
You hear Lucius like babble something quickly to him and like crosses his arms back up and you see just a tiny little smile like crack on his face.
Heyo. Ola would be best friends with him.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Are we all sitting now, or are we
Yep.
kind of about the room, or
Sitting around the room.
sitting around the room? Okay.
Yeah.
So let's, keep it a little brief here. You wanted us to come in for a reason. What exactly is your angle here?
Well, she looks over at Taric. There was a mutual agreement that we didn't want bloodshed, I believe.
That is true.
Always like avoiding that.
So, I preferred to talk, find out why you were here, what your purpose is, and if I find you threatening, I could always kill you then.
They seem to know things about this place, guys. I mean, they kind of live here, so I think we're probably a little in over our heads.
No, I think we got this.
Just by ourselves, baby.
I mean, help is always appreciated.
I don't know any, like, this is a very strange place.
I'm just gonna quietly talk to Ace. How much do you want to tell them about the book? Do we trust them?
As little as possible.
Gotcha.
We don't hear this. Just double checking.
So we're just looking to be here, do our thing, and leave.
That is a fair question. It might be a little jumping the bow a bit.
The bow?
Jumping the gun, because there are no guns.
Jumping the
I
crossbow.
believe you mean jumping the button.
Jumping the bun.
On a bit.
Those buns.
You wouldn't happen to have a way to leave this domain, would you?
Trust me, young man, if I had a way to leave, we would have left a long time ago. I wish nothing more than I had that ability. But to conjure such magic is unfortunately beyond me.
How do you know of anyone who lives on this area that maybe not like village, but like anyone at all that might know how to get us back?
I'm sure there is guaranteed to be a few that possess the power.
How about
I'm
people
not
that
sure
wouldn't
of their
try to kill
disposition.
us? Yes. Okay, important.
Depends on how persuasive and willing you are to make a deal, most likely. She looks at Airic, who clearly has a question burning.
I was just going to ask you, my detect thoughts lasts for a minute, and upon realizing that apparently she's not immune to it but can know that I'm doing it, I would have...
Listen to last thoughts.
It's just static. No.
Oh, that's ace.
I would have seen if that other important looking male tiefling and like anyone else that looks like they're in charge, I would have bounced between them for a couple seconds just to see if it works, if I can like read other people's thoughts. see if I gather anything about their intents or demeanor?
I'm just reading it quickly.
I can move it between people as an action,
Yeah, if a creature chooses it or doesn't.
and they're not aware of it unless I try to probe deeper.
I find it interesting
or they're a
that
magic person apparently.
you can, if you choose a creature, if it has an intelligence of 3 or lower, doesn't speak any language, it's not affected.
Mm-hmm.
So you can detect their thoughts even if you can't understand what they would say.
Yeah, like if they're
in
thinking in a
words.
different language, I just hear that language.
Yeah, that's actually quite interesting.
He doesn't translate it.
I imagine though, the basic emotions and basic feelings.
Yeah,
that kind of
I
stuff
get
would
their-
translate through.
That's actually if you probe deeper.
Oh,
So
okay.
you get surface thoughts. So it doesn't actually say if they don't speak the language you can't understand it. I guess it's just like
Well,
the
yeah.
magic gives you their general thoughts. So
You initially
From-
learn the surface thoughts, what is most on their mind at the moment. If I probe deeper, they make a wisdom saving throw, and if they fail, I gain insight into their reasoning, emotional state, something that looms large in their mind.
yeah. So when you move it around, taking a quick look at Lucius, his thoughts basically are like, I will do whatever the tribe elder decides, but he's definitely still wary. Rivera, who you don't know, the other one that looks semi-important, he's got a pair of long blades, kind of the same thoughts. The big burly one is literally like, I will kill all of them if they give me the chance.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I was figuring I don't have to read their thoughts, I know.
You confirmed it though.
But, yeah, okay, and then it fades after a minute.
Yeah.
That was really interesting.
Laz, were you saying something?
I don't remember.
Okay, fair enough. So, looks at Ace. This book.
What?
This book.
What book? Oh,
You're here to destroy it.
that one.
Yeah.
The book.
Is that Hannah?
No, Airbay's like, I don't know what you're talking about. There's no book.
How did you come by a book that would require itself to be destroyed in a place such as this?
How does she know?
He did mention
I
it.
did mention
we
the book.
didn't.
I
We
did.
mentioned it to Lucian.
Yeah.
No,
Lucius.
No,
we-
Ace mentioned that they were
didn't.
here to destroy it.
Yeah.
We know, but we didn't
Ace.
even say
Ace.
that.
I
You
said
said
it, yeah.
something. Thank you. Sorry.
I'm gonna say we encountered some summoners, so to speak, who were using it, and I was a little bit curious. Got cursed.
Yeah, I understand that feeling. It's unfortunate.
Right.
How did you learn that you need to come here to destroy it? Seems a bit of a pretty specific piece of information. I can't imagine it would say it in the book.
You read the fine print.
There was a guy who is an expert on curse breaking that we spoke to, who told us to come here.
And you trusted him when he said go to the domain of demons?
Well, I certainly trusted him more than a demon in the domain of demons.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna take that back real
As she says that, like a little spark on the staff, like she's not even holding it. But
Takes foot in mouth.
put my foot in my mouth.
I do trust him. Yeah. I don't think he has any reason to lie about that.
Very well. So none of you are here to take over my home or slaughter my people.
I don't want to be here
Yeah,
I
I'm
never
pretty
wanted
much-
to come in the first place, and I want to leave post haste.
I mean, I get the heebie-jeebies pretty bad here, but it's also pretty neat.
How many people are in this room total that aren't our group?
So there's the 6 of you, there's her, and the 3 tieflings that you sort of encountered during this. So there are 10 of you total.
6v4.
We do have the numbers.
Don't do it. Don't.
The
Bad idea.
the big one, like,
Even if it was a dragon, 6v1 doesn't matter.
right? The big one says something to Ashira in their language. He hasn't said a word in common so far. And she like looks to Fonkin, who has been very quiet. Very uncharacteristic of Fonkin. He's wondering how you did that.
Magic.
She says a word to him and he just like cracks his knuckles and it's quite loud. But glares at you like a little more than the rest of the group. He's clearly not happy about how
He's jealous.
that went.
Vendetta.
No!
Now,
So disrespectful to this.
points at Aravae. You were about to tell me where I could find my daughter.
Well, she's on the material plane.
That is potentially the best news I could have heard.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
When was the last time you saw her?
Well, it was the 19th when we left. About,
It was the 18th when you left.
Yeah, we spent one day here.
well, it's 19th now.
Yes.
About 5 months.
So she's alive and well then.
Yeah, actually, I had a dream recently, and they were celebrating Pan's birthday, and she was having a real good time. She was good.
Why would you celebrate a Pan's birthday?
Very on brand.
Is there something special about this Pan?
Well, I mean, that's his nickname. His name is actually Panin, but I mean, Pan's.
You named a Pan?
No, the
Apparently
Panin
they
came
named the pan
first.
Panin.
He's a half elf, actually.
This makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Would you be opposed if I took a look at this dream?
You can look at dreams?
Yes.
I mean, how would that work?
I simply need to peer into your mind a little deeper. It has been a long time.
Sure. Yeah. That's fine. Sure. I think. Sure.
She like gets up and walks towards Aravae and
I sit up straight.
like kneels sort of down in front of her and places a hand on her forehead. And you see like she closes her eyes and Aravae, your eyes close. And you see this like sort of faint shimmering in the air of magic, but you know, she doesn't like say anything or appear to do anything specific other than that.
As she's doing this, I just quietly say to her, like, harm her and I'll kill you right now.
She doesn't respond.
It's a great situation for this to happen in this room, enclosed.
I'm just like looking right on her. If Aravae appears to be in distress or anything, or like is being mentally attacked or something like that,
Yep.
I'm gonna act.
Yep, fair. About a minute passes of this, and she withdraws her hand. They both open their eyes, and you just see like a smile cracks on her face. A paladin.
Yeah.
Never would have seen that coming.
Yeah, she, Saloon is her goddess.
Saloon. Interesting.
Never not funny to me. I always make the joke.
Very well. Aside from the mild chaos, it appears I can trust all of you, though I say that slowly.
Ashira,
Ashira,
if we-
Ashira. Oh, baby, why you talk like that? You may.
That was the first
She's
thing I
like
thought of,
100%
was
every
calling
time. It's possible.
She's like 200 years old.
her.
She would
First
break a
thing-
hip trying to.
First thing I thought of was calling her Shatira. That was the first thing.
Classic. Classic.
We will ruin your names.
This
Like,
is how my brain works. It's not great sometimes.
I expect nothing less. Yes.
Granted that we don't die here, would you like me to take a message to her?
That would be lovely.
Because I can do that. I have to go to the post office anyways.
What's a post office?
It's, well, you see, it's this place.
I'm telling the demon lady about it.
She gets really enthusiastic explaining what a post office is.
awesome.
Classic.
Awesome.
Very well. Tell her that it pleases me that she is alive, and I crave to see her.
I mean, would you like me to take something in writing?
Certainly. She'll grab something off the shelf.
Oh,
and
it doesn't
start
have to be
writing.
now.
She
like,
literally
first-
starts
yeah.
writing now.
Okay, alright.
Or rather, she looks over to the shelf, and a paper and quill fly off and start writing.
That's cool.
I was intensely threatening her life if she harmed you 10 seconds ago, and now you're talking about a post office excitedly.
So happens for 30 seconds or so, and it floats over to you and
Holds up.
doesn't fold up. No, it just sort of lands in your lap.
Okay. I will gently fold it and put it in my backpack. With delivering this, could we stay here for a little bit while we wait for said book?
Wait for it. Why would you need to wait for it? She turns and looks at Ace as she's asking this.
Don't currently have it on me, but it regenerates in my backpack.
Takes a look at your bag from a distance, magical backpack.
It just reappears.
Oh, I see. So you do not currently have it.
Not at the moment, no.
You may spend a night to rest and regain your strength.
Oof, thank goodness.
Sick.
But if-
Different spell slot.
If you are carrying a book that originated from here that has cursed you, I would not like it in my village. Take it you understand.
Yeah, yes. Okay.
Aravae whispers at Ace, do you think they might know how to, get rid of it?
I have a very simple solution for getting rid of it. And it's called blow it the fuck up.
Really hoping the mic picked up on that.
Me too.
Do you think that'll be enough?
I think we'll find out.
That's true. But I mean, it keeps coming back. Well, maybe let's all talk later.
Do we have a house that we're gonna stay in, or?
I'm sure they have a very lovely B&B around here.
Ooh, you think?
Yes, Laz, I think that.
Will there be breakfast?
Gosh, the two idiots together is my favorite thing in the world.
You may not enjoy what we eat, but you are welcome to it in the morning.
Wait, what do you eat?
Yeah, what is it?
I was going to comment, but they probably eat.
We have a group of hunters, whatever we can find.
Wait, do you eat like devils?
Sometimes.
I have rations.
I kind of want to try devil.
Probably a bit too spicy for the likes of you.
I'm here for it. Let's do this.
You're pretty pale.
How
Any
badass is that as a cleric, right?
I
Devils for
literally eat you.
breakfast.
I eat devils for
Devils for breakfast. That's sick.
I love it.
Metal as hell.
That's so sick.
Great A quote right there. I love it. Very well.
So just to be clear, no leads on like a way out of here?
A way off this domain.
Yeah.
As I said, if I knew a way, I don't think any of us would be here anymore. We
But-
live this way because we are forced to.
But you mentioned someone to make a deal with.
Yes. I'm sure a sufficiently powerful devil or demon may make a deal with you,
I'm going
though
to
you may not like the outcome.
I'm going to turn to Ace and whisper. But I'm not actually going to whisper.
Yeah.
Is the seer like a powerful devil we could talk to?
Did you say the seer?
The seer?
Okay.
No, it's the seers.
The seers.
The
Think he went
Good
out
old
of Sears
Sears. He went
out of
shopping
business.
catalog.
It's a Sears shopping catalog.
Gosh.
That's my weapon. of
Maybe we
choice,
can
actually.
we can give him our
It's
wish
like
list.
Clippy, but like the whole Sears catalog.
Give him our wish book of things that we want done.
I don't really know if
But we could like talk to him.
we could.
I mean, he seems like a guy that knows a lot of things.
Yeah. I'm just worried about. I don't really trust the guy.
I mean, I don't think we trust anyone.
Yeah, but.
You were literally told to trust no one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Val told us to not trust anyone, but at
But
the
if
same
we trust,
time,
if we trust each other, and then we go to him and we kind of take it, and then we trust each other to do good things, we'll be fine.
Are you guys whispering back and forth?
yeah.
Gotcha.
If
She's
it comes, if it comes down
talking
to that,
to you guys, just
I'll take the.
Yeah.
nothing specific.
Alright.
I don't think that's a great idea.
No, I got us into this. Alright, I told you I'm gonna get everybody home.
You did, but
I'll handle it. I'll handle it.
okay, cool. Where are we sleeping?
Looks at Lucius. Are you able to accommodate? Yeah, a bit snug, but I suppose I could.
Lucius, more like Lucius.
Can you say that out loud?
No, that's Gavin.
Lord.
Oh, Luke, that was all I was looking for. That look was so exasperating.
Like, yeah, where are we sleeping? Let's see the living quarters situation.
Very well. Like I said, I'm slow to trust you. If you should break my trust, none of you will make it out of here alive.
We're probably not going to make it out of here alive anyway, mate.
I told you we're all gonna make it out of here alive, okay?
Okay.
That's very noble of you
Yeah, very
to keep that
presumptuous.
promise.
All I'm saying is, we came in, we didn't have these two, and now we do. So, pretty good. Pretty good so far.
I mean,
We
it's
appreciate-
not bad.
It's going alright, I'd say.
We appreciate the hospitality, Ashira.
Mm-hmm.
If you need anything from us, let us know.
If I need anything from you, I'll be greatly surprised, but I understand.
I have some good Loki stories. If you want.
I would love to hear them. She nods to Lucius. If you wish to rest, now's a good time.
Yes, please. Okay.
You guys have blacksmith here?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I need to upgrade my armor.
You restore and lots of magic magic items.
You have a general store here? Magic potions?
I need a rope and a
I want
grappling
a
hook.
bar.
Oh, we
Yeah, is there a tavern here?
can we go to your place, Lucius, right now?
Yes, we
I
can.
think we got a lot of catching up to do.
I was gonna say, you guys seem to know something that we don't know, and I'd like to know it.
Very well. Follow me. He leads you out, and
What you need to know is Lucius is the bomb. We love Lucius.
Luscious.
Fonkin, as you guys are walking out, the big one, Stavos, goes to like try to trip you.
I will.
Is there a roll?
Can I dodge?
Yeah, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Is he rolling anything?
He's rolling, putting his foot out in front of him.
Oh shoot.
So average.
That's still a different.
13?
Oh, it's better than your other dice.
13's enough that you stumble for a brief moment, but catch your footing. And
So tempted to do
you
something
just
really
hear like from him just beauty.
So little.
I want to thorn whip him. Can I thorn whip him?
Can you what?
Thorn whip. Oh,
Thorn whip.
no.
He tried to trip me! I'm a petty bitch.
Yeah, you are prone to.
He's like still got his arm
Aggressive.
crossed looking at you, so I mean
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you what you can and can't do. If you want to do it, you could certainly try.
It checks out.
Does it, do any of us?
Am I behind this? Is he the last there, or am I behind?
Yeah, are we seeing this, or is it
I
behind us?
feel like.
Instead, I would like to reduce him.
Oh,
Much
amazing.
better.
Oh,
Um,
amazing.
Yeah, a couple of you I'd say like Ace and say Ace and Laz were behind.
I feel like
Fonkin, so you'd
Taric
see
and
this,
Aravae are
but
like eager to hang out with Lucius a little bit.
Fonkin.
Yeah, we can follow
You're gonna
Lucius.
try.
Yeah,
and
we're
do some-
pretty.
Reduce him.
I'm pretty psyched.
He's
Okay.
our buddy.
So,
Found someone your own size.
What's the say?
Constitution 14.
Oh goodness.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, he succeeds.
Ah!
Silver bars.
You're so
That's
petty.
one less, which is still a success.
Oh, come on.
Uh,
I
If
appreciate
I knew
that,
it was
though.
happening, silver tongue, and I could have brought it down a
That
little.
was nice.
Can you give me that advantage?
Sure.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah,
you
it's
you
true.
like
You get
you
advantage.
like
I know.
cast reduce on him or try to, and you can see like his arms like start shrinking a little bit before they sort of bulge back to their beefy size, and he like begins to unfold his arms and walk towards you, and Mishira just like slams her staff into the ground. Again, he like stops dead and is like,
I'll be like, okay, okay. Hey, maybe, hey, watch the foot next time, right? Okay. How big is this guy, by the way?
6'5".
6'5", like,
super like ridiculously muscular, like probably like 300 plus pounds. Of muscle. He's like a freight train.
I'm gonna
He's a
like,
tiefling, so he's
Yeah.
got like the horns and everything. So he looks really menacing.
He's just Hellboy.
I'm gonna be like, hey, we're gonna let bygones be bygones, right? And I'm gonna go up to him and like,
Love the amount of mischief.
this is definitely mischievous.
oh no.
I'm gonna get like pretty close to him, and I want to try to like whisper something to him. Can I do that?
Sure.
I get pretty close to him, be like, because I saw him trip Fonkin. I'm gonna be like, if you ever pull that shit again, I will rip and tear through you, motherfucker. like glowing eyes at him too, like radiant glowing eyes. I want to roll intimidation.
Yeah,
I
try
have
to
advantage
intimidate.
from silvery bars.
Yeah, convenient.
Very convenient.
Come on. Come on.
That's a nat 20.
To burn these things up.
That is a 22.
This is
22.
Dropping everything.
That's a nat 1.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, he pees himself a little.
He just freaking like went all Homelander.
100%.
He doesn't appear to understand you,
Yeah.
like language-wise,
Yeah.
Like,
but he definitely understands the intent of what you're saying, and like unfolds his arms and like takes a step away from
3
you.
steps back. Wow.
Just like his eyes are trained on you, but not angry so much as like, this guy's freaky.
yeah.
I'll be like, yeah, it's all good, right? Right, guys? You good, Fonkin?
Just keep walking.
He's gracious.
Awesome.
Just gonna keep staring at him as I walk out. And
As the last of you walk out, you hear like the scraping of stone as the door that sank into the ground like comes back up and seals the house,
Very cool.
leaving Ashira and Stavros inside. So you guys are walking with Lucius and Rivera right now towards his house. Doesn't take too long. He seems to live relatively close. He does have a different banner over his door compared to the one that Ashira had. You notice, but same kind of, like it's quite fancy overall. Not quite as nice, but pretty solid. And he lets you in, and his place is big enough that you guys can find space to wind down. He just kind of gestures around and says, "All right, I don't have guests often, but guess I'm having guests tonight, so make yourselves comfortable, I suppose."
Thank you.
it's a dumb question, but is it big enough for a lemon's tiny hut?
How big is Lehman's tiny hut?
I think it's 5-foot radius.
No, it's got.
It's like a.
No, it's small, but it's like it's meant to be like a packed in sardines kind of thing.
Isn't it like at least a
10-foot radius.
10 foot
10
across.
foot radius.
So it's 20 feet across.
20 feet across.
What happens if it's not big
Pretty
enough?
big.
I think it goes
That's
through
huge.
things.
It springs into the existence around you. The spell ends the area. The spell fails if the only thing it says about the spell not working is if it includes a large creature or more than 9 creatures.
Yeah.
Do you have to have the space for it?
Probably just hits
There
whatever.
are
it hits
definitely
it
like
with.
walls that would end up enveloped by it.
But is it like
You'd
a?
I'll leave this-
effectively like
okay.
block a chunk of
Is it
his
like a
house off
pocket
from him.
dimension though?
I
No,
would
it's like an orb of
You're
space around
I'll-
you.
Oh.
I'll leave this up to you because I guess it doesn't destroy like the earth underneath you.
No, underneath it, literally, like I think it's exists, but there's like no visual of it because it's underground. But It's
Yeah.
supposed to be like a sphere, basically.
Yeah. So. Okay. Yeah. I'm just wondering in case we feel more comfortable with that kind of thing, with doing that, even though we're inside, just in case.
If she bites you, she's really gentle.
Yeah, I
about
mean,
it.
inside
She's so
again, like this.
gentle.
This is a home that's
It's
been
like love
carved
bites.
into the mountain,
Right.
so it is noticeably cooler.
Right.
Not being like out in the elements. So if you want to, you can, but you've got like a stone carved house that you're in, basically underground right now, but
Right.
in a home.
Well, I'm just saying in case we don't like trust other people around here.
That's fair.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Is there a backyard?
Yeah, you guys haven't experienced this yet either.
This is like carved into the mountain.
Oh yeah. So there's no space for this hut.
I mean, it could work, but it would like block a section of his house off, and he wouldn't be able to do anything about it in his own house. So
I mean, he could be allowed to go through it though.
Yeah.
that would be up to Ace. But yeah, you do that.
It's a really effective plug of a cave. Nothing can pass through it that you don't want.
Well, I mean, we're gonna wait on it for a bit. 'Cause
Exactly.
We're gonna chat for a little bit.
Oh, you guys, did you maybe find something on the way? Maybe
No.
No.
like something?
No.
No, like
No.
a necklace, my necklace thing.
No. No.
I dangle it.
Oh, thank goodness! And she grabs it and she's like,
dropped
"Oh,
something.
I missed this so much. Thank you!" And she puts it on immediately. Oh,
Where's the?
Did you
We're
drop
charging a group finder's fee for that.
Yeah,
you're so funny,
like
Les.
200 gold
You guys
Did you
are
drop-
hilarious.
Did you drop it on
for a
purpose?
healing potion.
I did. I was hoping you guys. Well, actually, Ela Stray told me to.
She's a
And I was
smart
really hoping you guys would find it. And thank goodness you did. Because
Had to fight a guy for it though.
What?
Because we found it and then the big guy showed it.
one. I don't remember.
I think the seer came before.
It's all a bit of a blur.
The seer was before, but I'm talking about that weird,
what do you,
Oh,
what do
the
you guys,
orange dude, yeah.
red muscle man.
what do you mean the seer?
He sees things.
Yeah, we met a guy out there.
Are we alone?
Sorry. I don't think the DM would like. I think it's fair to assume.
Oh yeah.
Because
yeah.
we're technically in Lucius's house.
Yeah.
But like,
He's there, right?
he's technically there, but like, I don't know if he's gonna be like, oh, Lucius heard all of that.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
I think we
That's fair.
would try not to discuss that in person in front of him.
You guys seem to like this Lucius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luscious.
What's not to like about him?
Yeah. He and didn't murder
name
us as soon as
Lucius.
he saw us. I'm a
Have
big
you heard
fan
his
of it.
voice? It's great.
Yeah.
Have we heard his voice?
Yes,
Yeah,
has.
yeah, we have.
He's got that deeper kind of little bit of
Can I do
southern touch.
water around your neck?
Yeah, totally.
Whoa.
Absolutely.
So the grog.
The best combination of both.
Phil played
Convince
barbarian.
Phil to shave his head and then put like tattoos, like fake tattoos on his face, and with a big old beard, he could play grog.
You could play Grog, yeah. Very tall, thin Grog.
Well, grog is supposed to be crazy tall, but
Yeah.
He is a Goliath.
a Goliath.
Like, he's anywhere from 7 to 9 feet tall, I'm pretty sure.
Goliath.
Okay, so,
We were just
for reference, Lucius is there, but, like, he's chilling.
Yeah. He's doing his own thing. We could have a conversation without him overhearing.
I mean, he might overhear you, but he's not actively paying attention to you guys.
Aravae asks in Elvish, who's the seer
do I
person
speak Elvish?
in Elvish?
Gotten.
The half-elf has to remember if he speaks Elvish.
I don't know if the half-elf like speaks like has a choice on speaking Elvish. So
Do you speak Elvish?
Yeah, I do.
I guess we're about to find out.
speak Elvish and Orcish.
I don't speak Elvish.
So,
I don't
Ace
speak
and
anything
Laz
like
understand this.
Mm-hmm.
Fonkin, you're very intelligent. You might speak Elvish, just from the amount of languages you probably
Druid
know.
potential.
I speak Elvish, but I haven't
Is
said
your little
otherwise.
brain thingy still working?
5 hours, yeah. I'd say it's still
Is
going.
it functional?
You haven't tried
That's the thing.
since the last time it didn't work. You
I
haven't
just
tried.
look at Aravae and I think, Aravae,
Your ear gets itchy.
Ah!
The great thing
What
about this
is
is that
that?
you can just use it as an automatic irritant.
It's true. Here,
It's true.
anyways.
That'd be perfect for you guys.
In
An
this
automatic
I
spot.
say out loud, Aravae,
Yes.
you...
Yeah.
I mean,
You
my
hear anything?
ear really, really tickled. In Elvish.
So you're still speaking Elvish.
Well, yeah, she was on a roll. Elvish, Elvish, Elvish.
Oh,
So,
Do you speak Elvish?
Laz, you
I
understood.
do, but I haven't
right?
told anyone.
Yeah.
I have common, Elvish, and
She doesn't.
Something.
and something.
Something
the like I've got a little bit of whatever the heck
Yeah.
Aravae was talking about a couple sessions
Yeah.
ago.
Ace, you understood.
Yeah.
Fonkin, you don't speak Elvish?
No, I got Gnomish and Druidic.
Oh, sorry, I actually speak Elvis.
Elvis.
Wonderful.
Oh.
That's actually how Elvish sounds.
Canonically, Elvish is just Elvis.
It's just common, spoken with a.
Okay, so everybody has asked the
In
question.
I
Elvish. Who
yeah,
is
if
the
I
seer?
forgot that Lucius was around, I don't know if I would have mentioned Seer in front of him at all.
Oh, okay, then never mind. Retcon that.
What am I
No
No
doing?
Elvish has been spoken at this
No.
point.
Okay. You didn't hear anything in your head?
No, my ear really itched.
Okay,
Please,
well, I
please,
was,
let's please not do that again.
I was just letting you know I was trying the
Totally.
usual, and it doesn't seem to be working
I
around
think
here.
it's here. I think it's whatever this place is.
Laz
But-
is literally casting nonsense.
It worked like
Classic.
outside the village.
Yeah,
It's just the village.
yeah. I mean, are we gonna talk, guys? Are we gonna talk?
Sure. What are we
We're gonna-
talking about?
I don't know.
Who is this
We survived
Lucius guy?
this place. This is our friend Lucius.
Do you talk in front of him?
I just did. This is our friend Lucius.
You
Kinda
know what I
like
mean.
leans back and nods, goes back to what he's doing.
Yeah.
What does he do?
puttering around.
Puttering, okay.
You can see, like, after a little while, he sits down with his huge bow and starts, like, whittling it.
So we, yeah, it was fun getting here.
Yep.
How so?
We ran into the giant cow mosquito thing.
Wait, did you actually fight one of those things?
No. We just
hid
stayed away from
so
it.
flew away.
Yeah, we did the same thing, and we had a group of like 12 guys with us. So I think in the future we should avoid it at all
Good
costs.
to know.
I will say, if that was what had taken you guys, I had this really smart plan. I was gonna.
This is
I
in
was-
or out of character?
This is in character.
I'm so looking forward to this.
I was gonna be like really focused on like weakening it and then trying to like capture it, and then we were
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
use it as like a big mount, and we were gonna ride it back to the nest, and
That
that was gonna be
sounds-
like the big
Oh
plan.
my
Amazing.
goodness.
If that's what took you guys, like that would have been the plan right there. So, you know, get hype.
Oh,
Oh,
so we ran into one of those.
Yeah,
We took a nap beside a mountain.
nice.
we did do that.
He did the cool thing where we had a
Good.
tent, well, a dome.
Oh yeah, I got new stuff now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And it works?
Oh, I got people to introduce you to. Yeah.
I got stuff too.
People?
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 Yeah. You'll see.
Oh, yes, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And then we met a friend, acquaintance. How would you describe it?
Would be.
Someone kind of
Oh,
came
are
up
you
on us
talking-
in the road.
I believe the word is weirdo.
Yeah, the weird
The
guy.
weirdo.
He was
I'm
like talking
going
about
to-
death and stuff.
Because I feel confident we are taking a long rest before and hopefully not needing to knock me I'm going to cast Major Image
Uh-huh.
and create a very small version that can fit kind of out of Lucius's sight of the creature that we met. Lucius. Not Lucius.
Seer?
We met this guy.
What
The
does
seer.
it look like?
So, basically, let me pull up the more direct description. This is a small version of him.
Yeah.
So
Because he's huge, right?
he was,
Sorry.
yeah, he was
Huge?
He was about maybe 15-ish feet tall.
Huge,
Size of a
huge,
giant,
huge,
yeah.
extra
Yeah, very
huge,
big.
doubly huge, like a giant, huge.
Um,
Whoa.
Big horns.
Wings were probably about this,
God.
like, similar as his height, like massive wings, long horns, two clawed, like forward toe, like feet. So basically like a cloven hoof almost. But he described himself as an ancient devil, and
So we met this guy.
Oh,
But think
yeah.
he's about my height right now. Think about like 3 times as big.
Oh.
Actually, you know what? And I'm just going to make him full size because I can do a 20-foot cube. So
does it? What happens if it goes through stuff?
it's just an illusion, so it doesn't.
Okay, so like.
So you basically, and you just start to see his knees and shins, and that's it.
Yeah, like it starts growing upwards and then like just goes through the ceiling and ends at about like the lower
Is it
torso.
appearing up above the ceiling?
No, this is like the home is like carved into
Into
the
the
mountain,
mountain.
so
Okay,
it's
okay.
basically just going.
There's
up
nobody's
and
house above us. Is there?
You don't hear anything go crazy. That would be something.
And Lev gets the brilliant idea to basically just animate the rest of the trip. Like he can. So I'm gonna bring
Like a little
everything down.
movie.
I'll dismiss the
Yeah, it's
basic
up to
image,
10 minutes,
and
so.
it's just I'm gonna have a little mini versions of ourselves, kind of weird, like not fully accurate, but kind of funny looking, and just
Like chibi
doing us
versions of yourself.
basically, yes,
Yeah.
us versions of ourselves telling the story.
That's adorable.
So we talked to this guy. He pointed us in the right direction. He seems super creepy, but
he
also
knows where
super
the
helpful.
village is?
Well, he knew where you guys were.
Okay.
Why did he know where we were?
He sees everything apparently.
Cool, cool.
Those big old eyeballs. But yeah, they see
They're
everything.
the ones that are like in the roof.
Yeah.
But they
I
probably
will
didn't get a
bring
good
the,
look
I
at
will
it.
bring just the head down.
Yeah.
Ew.
Take it off, but the rest of the body.
One eye's
Floats
looking
down.
one way, the other eye's looking the other.
I'll essentially like dematerialize just into like powder, like Infinity
Yeah.
War, just everything,
like
and
snap
then
them.
just the head.
Yeah.
Dusty dust.
These big old eyes here.
You guys do like see that the eyes are pure white.
Oh.
Like no anything, just white.
That's cool.
So this guy is
This
like
is just like Rivero's eyes.
Yeah.
this guy's super a lot, and
Sounds like a lot.
I think he's our best shot at getting back
Why? Why him?
because he's very powerful.
He said he could have killed us if he wanted to, but he didn't because he was bored and
And
we
we're interesting.
interested him. And he kind of nudged our path a little bit to find you guys. We were close, but not quite close enough, and he nudged us close enough.
He was helpful.
But he didn't ask for anything yet.
Oh.
It's,
I don't trust it.
You shouldn't.
I think that's the point.
Mm.
Because we don't trust anything, but at the same time we have to do something to get out of here.
It's true.
I
We
I
should
mean, we
take
could
this
just
one.
stay here forever.
We
And
should-
just totally screw up the DM's
No, I
plans.
have a letter. I need to deliver
You're
the
a
letter.
booming voice.
No, don't
You
do
guys
it.
fall, everyone dies.
Uh,
New campaign, guys. Set next day. Back on the material plane.
I will. Even though this is a planar travel, no one's traveling anywhere ever again.
what was I gonna say?
So yeah, we came back, thought a thing. Laz is gonna look a lot more brave and cool in the animated fight. that happens.
Yes.
Muscles are like slightly bigger. And
Everything about Laz is a lot better.
Did you take any damage?
Yeah.
yeah, he actually did.
Wow.
Laz
10 points
took
of damage.
in combat.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
From a horse.
Whoa.
It's a big deal.
That is a big deal. It's
I
sad
do
and
play
it's
that
like-
up. Laz 100% plays that up. Something like basically blocking, like jumping in the way of a hit to protect Fonkin or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Fonkin, you definitely noticed that, and you know that didn't happen if you feel like saying anything.
I just let him have it.
What am I having? Yeah.
What a nice
Meanwhile,
guy.
Arave's head is actually bandaged up, and there's a little bit of blood in there.
So then we got here and a lot happened.
Yeah.
And we thought we were gonna have to kill everyone to get you guys.
Aw.
But we didn't.
So
Yeah,
you
we were totally
try.
ready to like wreck house.
Oh. Genocide. Oh.
From the other room, like Lucius pokes his head out and just like looks at Laz, and you just hear him say, "It's a good thing you didn't try," and then disappears back behind where he is, and you can hear him continue to polish his bow.
Well, I save this town.
Really glad to hear you guys
Kill
made
the
it through
dragon.
that. All right, that's good. Very good.
We came through the portal. They kind of give you the long and short of it. You were captured by the raiding party. There were too many for us to fight off. We tried to leave as much trail as we could.
We dragged our feet.
Yes, we did. Slowly earned at least Lucius and Rivera's trust over the coming nights. Dip dive, ducked and dodged from the big. There was actually 4 of those flying cow things. Would not have been good, I don't think.
They looked like a. I'm sorry. They looked like a cow.
Someone said cow.
No, that's what Laz said.
I thought it was a big
They-
horsefly
they-
thing.
they
It's like
look-
a big.
It was like a mosquito bigger than a horse,
Or worse,
Oh.
a death
with like
mosquito.
a super long
Oh,
Proboscis.
proboscis. Yes, that's the
It was
actual
like-
word.
Where did it
Why
look
did
like
I
a
know that?
cow?
Why is
That's just Laz
Okay.
lazzing.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. The problem is when Laz is the main communicator.
It's true.
We fought off some more chain demons that tried to jump us in the ravine or whatever. Canyon, thank you. Then got here.
If you can't hear it, Cheerio is sneezing in the background. A lot, actually.
Oh my goodness.
Bless you, Cheerio.
Adorable.
Poor cat.
Or cat.
It's the cold.
And she's been fixed.
Reset, I think you mean.
Yes, the cat's been reset.
Maybe try turning it back on again.
Ambushed by chain demons.
Got to the village. Stavos wanted to murder us, and then we got tied up. Found out Aravae knew the chiefess's daughter.
What?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I missed that part.
Lilky. Turns out she's actually from here.
Wait, did you know Lilky?
Do I know Lilky?
You
But I
have heard
you.
about her.
I heard you talk about her.
Yeah.
Your friend.
Yeah, you
or
know the
whatever
one.
from before.
Like I wrote that parable thing for you, Asa, one time. I got that from Lilky.
Oh,
Yeah, that's her.
that's cool.
That's cool.
That's good. No, that's good.
That's cool.
That's cool.
And she's from here.
Yeah, apparently. She said she was from far away, and that's all I knew. This is far away for sure.
Are we now tasked with bringing her back home or something?
It doesn't
Nope.
sound like it.
Okay, good.
Just I gotta get this letter to her now.
Is she alive still?
Yeah, totally.
Was she in the village when the stuff went down?
Were we talking about Lilky?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's on the material plane.
No,
Was
I
she
mean
in your hometown?
I mean your hometown.
Oh,
Was she there?
she actually found me after the attack.
Oh, okay. So
And then I
she-
traveled with her
okay.
for 2 years, and other people, my second family. They're all awesome.
Oh, okay. When was the last time you saw her?
Like 5-ish, 4.5 months ago,
Oh, okay.
5-ish, almost 5.
Yeah, what was the departing looking like? You guys were just like,
I
oh, okay, see you.
Kinda just snuck away. I left
Oh,
but I
okay.
left a note. I left a note,
Excuse me?
That's a good way to leave.
and
Okay.
it wasn't great.
Yeah, Irish
But I
goodbye.
kind of had to leave in the middle of the night, otherwise I definitely wasn't gonna go. And it was Illustrate who was like, "You should probably go now." And I was like, "Okay." And then I packed up all my stuff, and then I wrote a note and I left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But sometimes Illustrate sends me dreams of them. No, and then I know that they're okay.
Okay.
Is it normal to be sent dreams?
Yeah, it's not uncommon. My goddess is really nice, and I pray. Most of the time, she's like, "Okay," and then she gives me like a checkup, check in.
Do you hear her voice a lot? Just like randomly?
More often in a dream.
Is she in the room with us? Could you speak to her for us? Could you send her a message for us?
I
So
can
obnoxious, and I love it.
I can talk to her. If that's what you mean. Yes.
I'm not making fun of this.
You're hilarious! Why is so funny?
I think he's being funny because he's not very good at it.
Oh no, I'm kidding around with you.
You're acting like she just told you a Ouija board talks to her or something.
Like she's talking to a ghost.
Yeah.
So you have a friend, and we're gonna give him a letter. I think that happens after we get out of here.
Yeah. If we
Yeah,
survive
how
this.
the hell do we get out of here?
If
Well,
we
I
sur-
think first we have to do what we came here to do.
That's exactly what I was
Gotta make
going
a
to say.
deal with the devil.
Well, I mean, first we have to blow the book.
Is there somewhere specific we have to bring the book to do
No,
whatever it is we have
That's
to
what
do
I was
to
gonna
it?
ask. I asked that question whisperingly earlier and was told
As
a
far,
plan that I don't know if it'll work.
as
But
far
I mean,
as we know, it
more of a-
just needs to be on this plane.
There isn't
That's
some
right.
evil keep of darkness we have to bring it
To be
to
fair-
and perform
back?
this sacrificial
The
rite or
book is
something.
right, and I'm looking at the bag.
Not there.
Dang
Okay,
it.
it's not there.
He's gonna drag this out, and I hate it.
I know.
Do we?
Can we just wait here? In this.
They gave us one
Only
night,
one night,
and then
whatever
they're
that
kicking
means,
us
because it
out.
doesn't look like there's anything such thing called night here.
How about we just stay just outside the village?
I don't think they
Oh.
like that very much.
I mean, I
We
don't
can
know.
all just hide.
We could find a cave or a place to hide out.
Yeah,
That
that's-
would be ideal.
Mosquito things are best.
ideal.
Is a pretty good cave. Let's see if I can find another one.
I think you have this idea, and this is a lot coming from me.
No, yeah.
I just don't think that's great.
Yeah, we probably die. You're right. That's not good.
If we ever come back, we can try it.
Yeah, maybe one of these days.
Yeah, you guys can like come back here.
You're coming.
And no,
You can go. We can go tame a mosquito, and then I'll go touch that rock.
You can go take a weekend.
There was a really cool
come
rock.
Oh
here.
yeah, the rock.
It just kept glowing and
There's
pulsing
probably a
whenever we
weird
got closer
pulsy
to it,
egg.
but they didn't let me touch it.
Yeah, it was like it was definitely an egg. It was 100% an egg. It was like
Your image is still up. I make a very small version of the rock.
yeah. It was like glowing in the middle of it, and then
It
it
pulsed
was like,
faster the closer he got to it.
Yeah,
Thank you for not letting him touch that.
yeah.
That seems horrible. I mean, I probably would have touched it, but like,
I mean, I wasn't going to touch it. I was going to tell my invisible person to go touch it,
both
True,
seems like
true.
equally
Sorry, I
horrible. idea.
accidentally kicked the
or
leg
throw a rock at it.
Rock seems fine.
But they didn't let me do any of that. So
there.
next
No,
time we come back, if we come back,
Mm-hmm.
when?
When we come back,
I'm building a wish list of things I want to do while I'm here. Find and tame mosquito things. Touch a pulsing rock.
Oh, you mean you should get out more list,
No, this is
just like that one.
this is what I want to do while I'm in hell list.
I mean, I think that's a really
Hell
good title.
bucket
So I feel
list
like
for
that's pretty
hell.
accurate.
I try to keep it straight to the point.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes.
alright. So we should discuss plans from here.
Wait for book, kill book,
Sort out from there.
leave somehow.
Find seer.
Seer showing up.
Wait, is that what his name is?
He just called himself the Seer.
It was pretty. Ooh.
I mean, he followed us and was like invisible. He could be with us now. I don't know.
We could also, and this is a gamble, but I mean, those demons found a way in. We could.
No, didn't
Just
he
kinda
say that was
wait.
from like the 9 hells or
Why is
something
Ace
like
from
that?
Texas all of a
Yeah,
sudden?
I'm slowly going to that. No.
Well, you see, Lucius.
Well,
he's
you
a-
say
Speaking Elvis.
no. If we wait, I can't get out of it now.
Stick with it. I love it.
Why?
If we wait a little bit for the demons to make another portal
A portal to what though?
to the material plane.
I mean, that's a
But
very
the
specific
Demons
portal.
aren't coming from them, are they?
And
No,
have to
but
be
like
right with
those
them when they
ones
go
came in here somehow.
Don't you
Sure.
think it
Right?
was because of the book?
That's true, but then we need to find where the demons are coming from.
So what I'm hearing is we need to teleport the book back to the material plane.
That's yeah, that could work.
No.
Are we sure
That
that,
was
the
a bad
book
joke.
won't just show up on the material plane? What if we came through the portal and it shows up at the Temple of Enlightenment and we couldn't actually bring it here with us unless it was in physical form?
Don't you even dare suggest
Oh,
this entire trip has been
So
a
we just
waste.
left it behind?
I do
I
not.
would
I
lose
refuse.
it.
to
No.
believe that.
The book doesn't work like that. Wait.
You don't know
This
how the
is
book
easy.
works.
This is so easy to test. Okay.
What? What
I'm
is
gonna use channel divinity.
Okay, what are you trying to do?
I just want to use channel divinity and see if it works.
Well, what do? You have to channel your divinity to do something.
I'm gonna use the Twilight Domain one
The
and just see if
sanctuary?
see if it works.
Okay. You think for a moment and shake your necklace.
Yep.
And the stars that you have been accustomed to appear before you, all around you.
Okay, that means that the book is still currently destroyed because my powers work. still.
Yeah, but what if it is, or maybe you're already free of the curse? Because it's over there.
This is a...
Then I'm staying here. No. No,
You thought Laz was going to become a fiend warlock?
No, I think
Did
You
I?
think it'll follow you here?
we kind of just have to trust that it's going to fall here.
Okay.
How long did it take last time for it to show up in your bag?
Like 3 or 4 days.
Oh, that's too long.
And we've been here 2 days.
This will be our second
We've
night.
been
This will be
here
our second
2
night.
sleeps, I think is more accurate. Because
Two
that
sleeps.
doesn't move, and that point
Yeah.
black holes.
No, but
That was the
my
main joke.
mark changes when it's a new day.
What?
How many
Sorry?
times has your mark changed?
Once,
What does it look like right now?
just slightly.
Black hole.
Not a black hole on your
It's-
face.
It's a waning crescent.
Yeah, so
moon
starting to
right now.
diminish a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not crescent. It's a
So we just are going to sit around and stare at Arabe's forehead until 4 days have passed.
That's the plan.
That's the plan, actually, yeah.
Okay, that doesn't sound that bad to me. I can make sure we're relatively comfortable.
Can I? Is there a chance I can pop back out and go and pay a visit to the elder lady again?
What's her name?
Shakira. No, it's Ashira. It's Ashira.
The thing is, I do have these dumb names, but they help me remember character names so well.
Sure.
true.
Yeah, you could ask Lucius. He.
Hey, Lucius, buddy.
What are you wanting to do exactly?
I just want to kind of chat with her. I mean, we have some time to kill, so.
Well, the rest of them are staying here, and you'd die on your own if you tried to escape. So sure, be my guest. You know your way back.
Yeah, house with the, what does the symbol look like?
So same thing. It's like a large circle. Inside it, there's like 3 arrows, like from a bow, that are all pointing downwards towards the bottom center. So kind of like a W,
Okay.
but only with one point at the bottom.
I'll just be like, yeah, the arrow house.
You're not wrong.
And
Sure.
hers is what was the crest on her house?
The crest on her house is the 2 sides crossing the blades.
Oh, okay.
Aravae and
Sorry,
Taric knows what it looks like.
Yeah.
Alright.
You're also a street urchin, so you're
Yeah,
just
I mean, I can literally just, like,
even on another plane, you're still like
yeah, I can teleport
city
across
and
this
fine.
village, yeah.
Pretty much.
Alright, I'm gonna be like, I will be back, you guys. I'm gonna go
Where you going?
have a chat with Ashira for a little bit.
Jones
And-
Company?
Not to volunteer, but
Can't
I
if
feel
you
like
want
Taric
to.
should go with you.
I will not object to that.
Sounds like a
in
plan.
any way. You can read and write, yeah.
Nope.
I have an idea. No.
I don't think I can. I have 8 intelligence.
I have 9, so
I mean,
The fact
8
that I'm
intelligence
smarter
is
than both of you is
mildly
wild.
below average, so
well,
like
wisdom.
We can.
you could read and write slowly. I would say. Like
Yeah.
you'd need like 3 or 4 intelligence to not be able to read or write.
Okay.
I'd say
Okay.
you're not very good at it.
I'm not
Like,
good
you'd
at
make
it,
a
but I
bad
can't.
scribe.
Yeah.
Like you're like, how do I spell that? And it would be normal words.
Yeah.
You'd be like,
It's all phonetic.
Do you have
sword,
like pen and paper on you? I have an idea.
quill and parchment.
Yeah.
I think that's unlikely, but
I very
Yeah.
specifically.
Basically,
thought-
the idea that I have
Right.
is to try to learn a lot about this domain and like potentially like sell the information.
I can help you out
Is what
there.
I'm saying. Yeah.
I might even know some people who buy it off you.
Yeah. Because
Yes.
we didn't find anything, which is why I'm saying like this information is probably valuable.
Arabae's just raising her hand in the group. I have parchment
Sweet.
sweet.
Could
and
you
ink.
give that to Taric?
I can.
I think I want to keep the group chatting to a smaller group, just not to look so suspicious. Yeah.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
I can come with you if you want. You want a record keeper?
I got Taric. He can write.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay, sure.
I'm not sure how much longer we want to keep going.
Not too much longer. I have one thing I want to do before we
I'm
finish.
just saying, out of character, I'd be really good at writing and recording info.
You can come too. I mean,
Yeah.
you can come too. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
No, I offered and you said Taric. I'm
No.
like,
You want to
fine.
go? Hey, let's
Yeah,
go.
go
Let's
on.
have you go. Come on.
Yeah. Trio.
So
Boys.
3 of you go.
Yeah,
What,
three
you
of us
said,
go.
what are you looking for? You're looking for info?
I'm just trying to get like information about the domain out of her, and then we
Sure.
can go back and like there's the whole like university back in the capital. We can be like, hey, we have information on this.
Eric will be
Which
your
is
guy
what
for
you do.
getting information.
We could tell her,
Just don't pull out the pliers.
true or otherwise, that we need information that she knows, because when we go back, we could maybe find a way to open a portal so they could get out of here too.
Yeah.
Maybe she'd be more forthcoming.
We could try to figure something out.
You know people?
We do know people.
I know people.
I feel like the 3 of you are now whispering, and Laz, Aravae, and Fonkin are having a more loud conversation.
That makes sense. I'm just letting now that my
Muffin's so cute.
I'm just letting my little massage start and just it's been a couple days.
Yeah, that's true. For sake of time, because I do want to end soon, and I also don't have a lot of information that I won't be making up on the spot.
Yeah.
Why don't we do that over Discord,
Okay. Yeah. That sounds good.
and we'll come back with the information next session,
Sure.
because then I'll have more time to come up with some better stuff than everything being off the cuff.
Nice.
Yeah. Sure.
Again, I didn't expect you guys to be here quite yet. And there is something I want to have done before the end of the session.
Okay,
So
cool.
you guys go get some information from Ashira.
This is game changing.
I've never thought about this in my life.
We gotta stay.
Yeah, we could stay
no,
forever and bring our friends and family
Guys, this is like
down
the
to
worst part of
hell.
it.
The information we find here could be worth a
Millions.
lot of gold.
Millions.
Certain people
Billions
have
of gold. Yeah.
Really?
Ace just doesn't understand the value of currency.
Hundreds of trillions,
That's painful.
thousands.
By the
So-
time they get back, are we fast asleep?
You guys would be probably falling asleep.
Aravae
Yeah.
would be fast
Yeah.
asleep.
So, you guys get back. Lucius lets you in, and it's. I mean, again, the sun still hasn't moved,
Yeah.
but you guys are all pretty tired.
Yeah.
So, you'll head to sleep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Real quick, I'll try
Yes.
not to drag this out. Laz is gonna try and reach out to whatever the voice was a couple sessions ago. When I had a high pitched ringing in my ear shortly after praying at the temple.
Yes.
Are you a god?
Hello.
It's in his head, by the way, all of this.
Obviously, yeah.
Are you real?
Might be.
You might be real or a god. I asked 2 questions very quickly.
You hear like a giggle.
Oh, what?
That's it.
Sleep.
Interesting. I'm gonna write that down.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not communicating with the Dark Lord.
The Dark
Dark Lord the Swiffer. So you guys head to sleep. Pretty weary from the weirdness of the past couple sleeps. Ace,
Nice.
Okay.
Ace plus.
you curl up on your bedpost area, and as your vision fades to black, you start to drift off to sleep in this strange, desolate place you guys have found yourself in. Your uneasy mind turns towards dreams that you've been trying to avoid. Suddenly, you find yourself gasping, choking, unable to breathe. Your lungs begin to burn. As you try to move your arms and your legs, you feel that you've been immobilized, restrained. With a sudden jerk, you feel yourself being heaved upwards, and you emerge from a pool of thick red blood. Gasping, coughing, as you're able to take a weak, shuddering breath. Your eyes sting from the blood in them and struggle to adjust. After a few moments, you're aware of crackling, the feeling of heat below you. Your eyes slowly focus, and you find yourself suspended over a burning pyre of flame, encased in heavy black chains. A voice from your left breaks the quiet. You finally come home. I thought this day would not come for some time. You turn your head. You see a massive figure wrapped in shadow and flame, standing directly near you, looking right at you. He takes 2 long steps towards you, covering the distance. And as he draws close, a feeling of dread overwhelms you. You've done very well making your way to me.
Oh, shit.
You've caused chaos for me. You've endangered lives for me. You've killed for me. I am impressed. But I know why you came. You come thinking you can destroy me to end your suffering. He pauses for a moment, looks off into the white distance briefly, turns back towards you and inches his face closer and closer to yours. I own you. You cannot escape my clutches, Ace. You are mine. Your pathetic goddess is powerless to help you. You will not succeed. Everything that has led you to this point was done as I have planned. All your decisions, me. Your desires, me. You have led your friends to their doom. And you will watch as they are slowly taken away from you while you live on in anguish. The heat beneath you begins to build, and you feel the chains shudder, and you begin to lower into the inferno below you. Your feet and legs begin to burn, and as you begin to scream in anguish, you see a smile form on the lips of your captor. Lower into the fire, your lungs begin to burn with the smoke and the ash, and you can feel your eyes begin to swell in the heat. As the fire consumes more and more of you, and you continue to scream in anguish, you wake up, drenched in sweat, breathing faster than you've probably ever breathed before. The rest of your group silent around you. What do you do?
Like silent, like not breathing around me?
You can't hear them over your own breath.
Okay. I was like, whoa, okay, wait a minute.
Everybody.
You take a minute to collect yourself.
JK was in a dream and you wake up from that dream and JK was in a dream.
And you do eventually hear rhythmic breathing from him.
I'm gonna get up and check my bag.
You rifle through your bag,
Okay.
and at the bottom, you find a very familiar sight.
A handout.
You can reveal it,
Oh, okay.
and you find once more in your possession
No, I don't like
No.
the tome of
That's-
Catandrax.
Terrifying.
Let me see.
Go for it, guys.
Oh
That's what
my
I'm looking
gosh.
for.
Wow. What? Where did you get that?
I commissioned it.
Wow.
No.
Ew.
It has a spine on its spine.
Ew.
One of the best quotes of the campaign.
Oh, that's so dope. Oh my gosh.
We may or may not be getting the poster of it.
Oh, that's so
I'm gonna.
You
Wait, I just want to check this.
book name?
Yeah, right.
Ugh. Cool drawing.
Yeah, it's fine on the spine.
Yep. I wasn't kidding when I described that thing.
Yeah. That's sick though.
That is, yeah. I'm going to like hold out the book in front of me, and like I'm really like I'm just kind of like staring at it. There's that whole like how big was that thing that was in there? Like how much bigger than me was it?
Huge. Like,
Oh,
Like the size of the seer or the size of
bigger.
bigger than the seer? Okay.
in the
And
dream though.
much bulkier.
Okay. Yeah, he's ballsy. I'm gonna like stare. I'm gonna. This is really ballsy.
Oh,
I'm gonna
no.
put it on the ground and I'm gonna be like, I'm not afraid of you, and I'm gonna blast a sacred flame at it.
You blast a sacred flame at it.
Yeah.
It moves out of the way
Do you do this?
and like hovers up a few feet.
Oh god, we're gonna have to fight that book.
I don't know. Do you guys hear this? You're all pretty
think
Do we wake up?
Hearing a
I mean,
I think a sacred flame
How
is not
loud
quite
is a sacred
Yeah.
flame?
Are you trying to be quiet?
No, I'm not trying to be quiet about it.
Okay.
Roll to see if you wake up.
I would say then, you guys probably hear this of sudden energy and wake up
Right.
startled in the dark. Although most of you have dark vision, so it doesn't matter.
What up? Don't dig it.
Oh, it's dark.
What's going on?
And you see
Those
Ace
people.
standing, hand out towards the book, floating in the air in front of him.
Oh shit. It's back.
Oh shit.
And it's floating.
It's about that time, eh, chaps?
Everybody wants.
And Ace, as you say this and blast a flame at it, you just hear in your head, "You will be." He said, "I'm not scared of you."
Yeah.
Will be.
You will be.
Can Aravae throw her blanket over top of it? Kind of like the evil eye in Lord of the Rings.
We're trying to cover up the Palantir. Sure. You throw the blanket and it just like,
I hope, like, my hope is like,
it goes to like flump over it and just passes right through it.
oh,
And then
well,
you just see the book kind of
shoot.
continue to float.
Is this
You-
here? I'm gonna try and touch it.
Oh,
Are you gonna let him touch it?
I'm not gonna let him touch it, but I'm gonna try to touch it as well.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let I'm not gonna let the uncursed person touch the book, but I'm fine to touch the book.
You've already held it and
Yeah.
can feel it, but yeah, you can, like, if you're reaching out to grab it, it lets you.
Okay.
Oh no.
it lets you.
It lets Ace.
Well, it's here. It's back.
I'm gonna say to this thing. That was all through my head, right? Like I said out loud, "I'm not afraid of you." He
Yeah, you heard it
responded
in your head.
in my head. I'm gonna respond in my head, then. You clearly aren't gonna go down without a fight. So where do you want to do this?
Your choice. This is my home.
You come into my house.
Yeah, I'm gonna stuff the book back into the bag, close it up, tighten up my bag, and I'm gonna sit down. Be like, so, we're gonna destroy the book tomorrow.
Okay.
Can we do that?
Yeah, I know we can. It's all good. So, hey, we'll handle it, right?
We'll handle it.
Yeah,
Right.
this isn't gonna be hard.
It's a book, right?
We did it on the
A book
material
that
plane.
floats?
We can do it here.
By itself, and apparently can't be touched by blankets.
It's immune to blankets.
Confirmed.
I mean, what a crappy thing to be immune to, right?
Mhm.
So,
I mean, I'd take any immunity.
It's immune to smothering.
yeah.
Gosh.
Everybody, let's get some rest. We'll do it tomorrow in the morning, so to speak.
I think it's been 7 days since I last used the dog, right?
Oh,
I have it.
Fairly short.
What was the? I think it's day 22. Day 22 is
Day
when
22
you
is when the dog's back?
Yeah.
Okay.
that sounds right. For
Yeah.
some reason.
It's good we have someone to be fair.
Yeah, I'm keeping track. I only know because I had listened to that fairly recently, and I actually said out loud in the recording, "Okay, day 22." So that's how I remember
Okay,
it.
7 days.
Oh, I think I even made a note of it. Here.
So you guys gotta go back to sleep. Okay.
I want to wait for everybody to go back to sleep, and I want to say one more thing before we're like ending it up to the book.
Probably wait about 15 minutes or so before you're sure everybody's
Yeah, just make sure everybody's like.
Why is this happening?
I mean, it is in his head, so he doesn't need to be like too sure about it. So.
This is out under 2 minutes.
I'm just gonna say in my head, like, listen. Right now, the only thing standing in between me and the power granted from my goddess is you. And I need that power if I'm gonna take out somebody who I really, really gotta deal with. And I made a vow that I would absolutely destroy anything that stood in my way for that. And that includes you, so I don't really give a shit how big of a demon you are. That's all he's gonna say to the book.
You will.
Nope, you're done. Don't talk anymore. You're done. You're a book. You're done.
That's all you hear.
That's your natural defense.
With that, you guys sleep long enough to get a long rest,
Beautiful.
and that's where we'll end the session.
Alright, excellent. Are you gonna keep this?
No, that's yours.
That's mine.